exonerated retired police commissioner Dr. Benjamin Agbojo calls the bluff of the Attorney General, asking him to drag him to the Supreme Court if he's not happy with his acquittal.
He's the Attorney General. If he had anything else, if he had some problem with the judgment, he knows what to do. Go to the Supreme Court. Go on appeal.
We have more for you. Media urged to refuse Howard Kumsin audience until thugs alleged to be affiliated to the Awutu Senior East MP that attacked a journalist with Cape Coast-based Cape FM are found and prosecuted.
All media houses must give total media blackout to Mavis Howard Kumsin.
We will hear from the assaulted Cape FM journalist David Kobina, who narrates how he was attacked by some more than 15 thugs, and is yet to hear from the camp of Howard Kumsin.
I insisted that I wasn't the one, so upon saying I wasn't the one, I had a slap from my back. Turning myself, about 15 guys, body-built guys, pounded on me. They were just beating me up and down.
In business,
government advised to hold on with 15% value-added tax on electricity and engage all stakeholders in the power sector, including consumers. We hear from a tax consultant.
And later, MPP defends decision to postpone election in the Kuapem South constituency as it says it affords the constituency more time to deal with emerging issues.
They are saying that they need more time to do more consultation to properly advise the parties. I want us to stick with that.
Let's settle for the details now. My name is Elton Brobe. Assistant Commissioner retired of Police Dr. Benjamin Agbojo is daring the Attorney General to appeal his acquittal if he finds it problematic. 6 individuals implicated in the alleged coup plot were convicted for conspiracy to commit high treason and committing high treason. However, ACP Benjamin Agbojo and 2 others were acquitted. Speaking to Raymond Aqua in an exclusive interview on Upfront, the retired ACP insists any such move will be thrown out by the court.
Even when the court has pronounced me acquitted and discharged, the Attorney General is walking out there to say that if they had done their work very well, I would have been also imprisoned. How could you be doing this kind of thing? If he's the Attorney General, if he had anything else, if he had some problem with the judgment, he knows what to do. Go to the Supreme Court. Go on appeal.
But you're not afraid of that. It's an option too on the table, actually.
I dare them to go. Put me on record. I dare them to go to the Supreme Court.
Dr. Agbojo also proposes reforms to what he calls the lack of due process and disregard for human rights in the operations of the police and the National Investigation Bureau. The Ghana Journalists Association is urging all media houses to cut ties with Awutu Senior Member of Parliament Howard Kumsin and refuse her audience on all media platforms until her supporters who attacked the morning show host of Cape FM, David Kobina, are brought to book. Speaking at a news conference to address the increasing attacks on journalists, President of the association, Albert Jumfo, said the decision will only be reviewed if the culprits are found and prosecuted.
All media houses must give total media blackout to Mavis Howard Kumsin and stay away from her as MP, Minister of State, or any other public capacity and position she may hold. This is because we believe there are attacks on reasonable and evil-minded people around the MP who pose serious threat to the lives of journalists and other media practitioners. I must emphasize that we have nothing against the person of the MP, but we are scared of people around there.
David Kobina was assaulted by thugs believed to be supporters of Howard Kumsin on January 4 during the MPP's parliamentary vetting in the central region. He was mistaken for a different journalist who the thugs claim made distasteful comments about Howard Kumsin. He's been sharing the story on Joy News.
A gentleman approached me and asked me, am I the guy that went to sit on UTV insulting Honorable Howard Kumsin? I told him I wasn't the one. He was like, I'm lying. And so I showed him this my press card. He looked at it. I insisted that I wasn't the one. So upon saying I wasn't the one, I had a slap from my back. Turning myself, about 15 guys, body-built guys, pounded on me.
It appears to me
just
again
beating
that
me up and down.
And you heard the journalist who was assaulted by thugs alleged to be working for the Awutu Senior East MP, Howard Kumsin. The New Patriotic Party is defending this decision to postpone elections in the Kuapem South constituency, as it says, it affords the constituency more time to iron out some emerging issues. It follows a petition from the regional party executive days after the Minister of State responsible for local government, Osemonso Amwa, withdrew, making it possible for the municipal chief executive for the area to contest. The MCE had been barred from contesting because the sitting MP, Mr. Amwa, was scheduled to be on the ballot. General Secretary of the party, Justin Kodia Frimpong, says it is the best decision for the constituency.
So if in the interest of having a united front, we have to defer or suspend the elections in the Kuapin South to achieve our purpose, the National Party will always support such a call.
But what is the ultimate objective of them?
But the reason that was given to us by the Regional and Constituency Party is something that we are satisfied with. For them, they are saying that they need more time to do more consultation to properly advise the parties. I want us to stick with that.
Meanwhile, Justin Kodia is asking candidates to refrain from financially inducing delegates to vote for them. He says the party laid down rules, frown on vote buying.
People were talking about they had this, they had that, and you invited them to the National Party. But unfortunately, they couldn't give us names, and so it's more become something like hearsay. And
in one case, actually, the envelope had the name of one of the candidates.
I didn't see that envelope. Incidents of this nature, it's not good for our body politics, MPP, NDC, whatever.
To some other stories now, and lawyer and former member of parliament Inus Afuseni contends that his office of the special prosecutor decision to transfer the case involving former sanitation minister Sidi Adapa to Iyoko has validated skeptics who question the office's relevance. The special prosecutor Kisia Jabem announced the discontinuation of all cases against Sidi Adapa, citing suspicions of money laundering, which he has referred to Iyoko after an extensive transborder investigation.
The office has had the benefit of 7 months of in-country and 4 months of collaborative transboundary investigation. On the totality of the gathered evidence and intelligence, it seems to us that the case is largely in the province of suspected money laundering and structuring. By operation of law, the Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO, has a specific and direct mandate in respect of suspected cases of money laundering and its attendant activity of structuring. Of the special prosecutor is referring the case to IOCO for continued investigation and further action.
But the former member of parliament for Tamale Central, Inus Afuseni, argues that this decision contradicts the intended purpose for which the office was established.
It appears to me again that the special prosecutor has vindicated those who have questioned the relevance of the office of the special prosecutor. We have all along tried very hard to convince the public that the special prosecutor needs time to be able to get his act together. But what he has said this afternoon has sounded a death knell in our fight against corruption and also put into question the relevance of his office.
Inus Afuseni is a former member of parliament. Now, more than ever before, we have to be united. That's the only way terrorists cannot infiltrate our midst. These are the words of Oti Regional Minister Joshua Makubu as the Ghana Boundary Commission begins sensitization and reaffirmation exercise to replace all destroyed pillars along the international boundary line with Togo in the Oti region. Speaking at the event, he said the exercise is important to prevent future disagreement with Ghana's neighbors.
Especially in the period where we are experiencing various instability in the Sahel region. We need to be united. We need to show ourselves as more than ever. That is the only way terrorists and other evil-minded people cannot take advantage of us as neighbors.
National Coordinator of the Ghana Boundary Commission, Major General Emmanuel Kotia, said aside from replacing the destroyed pillars, they also construct intermediary ones to bridge boundary pillars that are far apart.
What we need, we require the support of the traditional rulers, community leaders, civil society, opinions, the media, and all the various offices that live along the boundaries, including the local authorities and members of parliament, so that this message would be explained to the population, even to educate the population in the communities. Those living in the communities, if they can also assist R5, some of the pillars that have been removed, key features that will also assist us so far as the identification of the land boundary pillars concerned. We want the community to also support our.
And you heard National Coordinator of the Ghana Boundary Commission, Major General Emmanuel Kotia. Before we go, Pope Francis has said that wine is a gift from God and a true source of joy for its consumers, words that have been immediately embraced by Italian wine producers who have fought against European health warning. Francis made a comment during a private audience at the Vatican with winemakers from across Italy. However, the pontiff also called on the winemakers to reflect on the moral and ethical responsibilities their work entails, such as treating their workers and the environment with respect whilst encouraging healthy drinking habits. And that's it for the news success. For more stories, log on to our website, myjoyonline.com. Business is up next on the Super Morning Show.
is over. It's the Clash of Titans. The Total Energies African Cup of Nations Côte d'Ivoire 2023 is here. And as part of this year's competition, all Total Energy service stations will go into 100% football mode. So drive to selected service stations and kickstart your year with lots of amazing giveaways. So starting Sunday 14th January, when you buy fuel or lubricants on selected match days from selected Total Energy service stations, you instantly win amazing branded souvenirs. Let's celebrate the passion of football together and win lots of gifts during the 2023 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Remember, promo is valid while stocks last. Visit our social media pages Total Energies GH for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Let's live football together.
The boys are lined up looking for an opening. They are charging forward from our three. Kuku has his eye on the cashier, but Yao gets there first. He taps, and he scores!
Win your ticket to glory with the ABSA Card Assist. Tap to pay with your ABSA debit or credit card, and you could win an unforgettable Premier League experience in the UK or any of over 50 consolation prizes such as home appliances and shopping vouchers. It's time to tap your way to the Premier League with your ABSA card. ABSA, the official banking partner of the Premier League. Terms and conditions apply.
Millennium Insurance has enhanced its motor insurance policy cover to make life more comfortable for you, our valued clients, and in the event of vehicle breakdown whilst on the road. To ensure your safety and that of your vehicle, Millennium Insurance will ensure that your broken down vehicle is towed to a safe place within 1 hour of call and 30 kilometers radius from the place of breakdown. This service is absolutely free. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner, is on standby to be of service to you. Contact us now on 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821, 0501 394 997 or 0501 285 821.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Mothers of Africa. Mommy, my day in your one day.
And what's the Wofa Geisha Semina Subai? Gina Hopinti Nako Wenim. Mempaba, Cosissa won't sabeka we need a swadi nina.
Matamame, Megina painting a comenim, na machapa to say Geisha Semina. Be strong and
Sankratway, empty Ajiatu.
Hello? Yeah, Kofi. Charlie, we spoke about going to Imperial for our motor insurance today.
Share. Are you the one to remind me? I am at Imperial already.
What?
I told you about their motor insurance promo, right?
Yeah.
This time it is reloaded, my brother.
Wow.
Imperial General is saying, come insure with them from now till the end of April and get yourself handsome rewards. 4 coupons, special souvenirs, gift vouchers, and many, many more. And here's the catch. During this reward period, your motor insurance policy will give you an automatic 1-year life insurance cover, my brother. And now you can also get brand new tires and other car accessories as well. It is really reloaded. Everybody qualifies. Just insure your car and you are done.
Hey, Charlie, I can even do it online and still get my reward.
Oh yes, don't slow. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577 667 436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our socials. T's and C's apply. Imperial General Assurance. Solid protection.
Breaking news.
Vodafone Ghana is becoming Telecel. Stay tuned.
Monsieur Akpafu.
Hey.
How are you?
Is that as a result of the heat here?
It's getting to me now, speaking French. Wrongly.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's quite hot in here.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's being dealt with. I understand the team is on it. They're getting it sorted. So, but, it's harder when you are overweight, Heat is more difficult to handle when you are overweight.
It could burn fat.
Oh, how? It will have to. It would have to be applied directly to your skin, like in hell. Otherwise, how can it burn your fat?
Serious issues to discuss this morning.
Yes, my goodness, yes. And today we want to look at the social side of it. I think when we spoke about it on Wednesday, we looked at the science of it, right? We tried to understand what's happening in your body when you're overweight, what you need to do to reverse it, and the effect, the danger that it poses to you. So I think we've got that now. Now I think we need to understand why some of us actually like it. Yeah, that's what it is. Some of us like it. Someone
like Eben.
Sabutizi. I mean, his entire repertoire is of full-bodied women with bulges in all kinds of places. Sabutizi.
Right.
Why? Why?
Why is he? He doesn't want to say anything.
He refuses to.
Yeah.
Comment. But you get it, right?
I mean, culturally or maybe socially, maybe we should put it that way. Socially, people appreciate such what do you call it? Body.
Yeah, it's true. And it's not only on women.
Yeah.
When men put on weight, people consider it to be a sign of affluence and comfort and good
especially
living.
when you have the pot belly.
Yes.
It's
Do you
nice
know how
and
many
sexy.
wives get concerned when they are told that their husband is losing weight?
It's like you don't feed him well.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing your work as a wife.
So there is something about our own culture which is feeding, pun intended, feeding the fat. Today we want to get to the bottom of it. So you'll be hearing a lot from our audience today, they will be telling us, they will be helping us understand why Sabute and his people, like why
you?
Yeah, but why not you?
Why not you?
And you see, it's funny. I mean, if you go around the world, society tends to push the pendulum in one direction or the other when it comes to what they consider to be beautiful, right? So there was a time when everybody was trying to be thin, because that's what the magazines were suggesting, right?
Yeah.
That you're supposed to be thin in order to be beautiful,
Yeah.
right? Now we've got to this point where whatever your body shape, you are beautiful. In fact, it is now frowned upon to use the word fat.
Yeah.
It's offensive now to call someone fat, even if they are fat. So, yeah, I mean, it's like society is always pushing us towards the extremes, but there is a clear definition for what a healthy person should be like.
Yeah, and bottom line is about your health and ensuring that you live longer.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. So why the Stradinam? We're talking about that today on the show. The 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, helping you find a way to get things done. Not forgetting Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. I guess we can kick it off now with a Joy Business Report.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, government advised to hold on with 15% value-added tax on electricity and engage all stakeholders in the power sector, including consumers. Also coming up, Ghana Enterprises Agency disburses more than 700 million cedis to over 1 million beneficiaries since 2021 as it highlights creation of thousands of new jobs. Also, economy to recover this year but may face some downside risks. That's warning from Face Solutions. Stay with us for details. Happy Friday, everyone. And also later in the bulletin on the Business Journal, we'll tell you how businesses are exploring the potential of Ghana's floriculture industry for job and wealth creation. My name is Darryl Kwao. First up, tax consultant Francis Timoboy says the implementation of the 15% VAT on electricity is not sustainable. According to him, government must go back to the negotiation table and engage all stakeholders in the power sector, including consumers, before taking any decision to implement VAT on electricity. This comes after the managing director of ECG, Samuel Dubik, said it will be difficult to implement the tax due to legal issues surrounding the original law on the tax, which was passed in 2013. Speaking to Joy Business, Mr. Timoboy said it is important to get the support of all players who will be affected by the tax to enhance compliance when implemented.
I think that the rate of 22% is not sustainable. We can go for a flat rate, let's say 5%, to make it more affordable. Remember, we still have automatic adjustment in place. So power cost is still going, utility tariff is still going to go up anyway. The solution is engagement. Bring all the people on the board. Let's read through the line. Why for that long years we've not implemented it, and why we should implement it. If we think that we don't need it any longer, then we go back to Parliament, the Parliament scrap this law because it's not relevant, or maybe make some changes to the law. For example, you can say that because utility is so essential, let's reduce the rate and still recoup some amount for government, because after all, if you go to other countries, they do it anyway.
Tax consultant Francis Timoboy, meanwhile, the Industrial and Commercial Workers Union ICU Ghana has described the VAT on electricity as a nuisance tax. Speaking at a news conference, the leadership called for a withdrawal of the tax. Morgan Ayawene is General Secretary of the ICU Ghana.
I want to reiterate the organized labor position, which we are part, that we are not going to sit aloof. We are not jokers, and we mean business. After 31st January, if nothing is done about it, with regard to our demand for withdrawal of the directive to these two organizations, electricity and NEDCO, we will advise ourselves appropriately. Already, we have started consulting our structures nationwide, and come 31st January 2024, we shall join hands with our colleagues in organized labor to do what is appropriate.
General Secretary of the ICU Ghana, Morgan Ayawene. Now, the Ghana Enterprises Agency has disbursed more than 700 million Ghana cedis to over 1 million beneficiaries since 2021. This has also helped in creating more than 70,000 jobs and the opening of over 40,000 new businesses in the country. Chief Executive of the agency, Kosiyanki Aye, has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
The question should not be, is it enough? The question is, how can we do more for people? And the question shouldn't be, is it too small? In this nation's history, no government and no agency has disbursed so much funds to the micro, small and medium enterprises in the way we've done before. It's unprecedented. Never happened.
I mean, knowing your background, for the private sector, they will say value for money, 700 million Ghana cedis. What has been the return on investment if we want to quantify that?
Yes, give or take, couldn't have done everybody, but the ones that we did. What is the return? Some businesses didn't collapse because of that. I know people who expanded.
Are there report evidence to establish that because of your workings and your dealings,
I can even take you to people. I can take you to businesses
go down
across the country. The businesses didn't go down. We have situations where people even employed.
You heard Chief Executive of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, Kosiyanki Aye. There's a repeat of that conversation this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. Now, 3 of the big 4 professional service firms, KPMG, PwC and Deloitte, have launched a campaign aimed at increasing advisory and tax services to support small and medium enterprises. This is to help raise funds from the Ghana Venture Capital and Private Equity Association, as well as the Ghana Investment Support Program for Small Businesses. With support from the British International Investment, the collaboration is also targeted at transforming the business landscape of business advisory and tax services. Chief Executive of the Ghana Venture Capital and Private Equity Association, Hannah Aqua, has been speaking to Joy Business.
This cooperation between the Ghana Venture Capital and Private Equity Association and the Big Three, it's about ensuring our ecosystem in regards to our investment firms, our fund managers within GVCA, have a good pipeline of investable businesses, meaning these SMEs who will engage the Big Three for investment readiness training are going to get top quality investment readiness training to enable them when they are ready to come and pitch their business or meet an investor, they're sound and we can start closing deals. And it's all about ensuring that SMEs and investment firms, there's an alignment. And at the end of the day, Ghana is working. Ghana is continuously churning out viable businesses via our own Ghanaian investment firms.
Hannah Akwa, Chief Executive of the Ghana Venture Capital and Private Equity Association. Fit Solutions has underscored that the Ghanaian economy will recover this year but will face some downside risks. It, however, affirmed the growth rate at 3.5% earlier projected. It warned the country's real economy faces severe stress. Here's Mike Kruniger, a senior Sub-Saharan Africa country risk analyst, who has been speaking at the latest Sub-Saharan Africa macro key themes for 2024.
Given that this marks the weakest outturn since the COVID-19 pandemic, it indicates that Ghana's real economy remains under significant stress. However, we do expect that the Ghanaian economy will move to a recovery phase this year, so in 2024, with growth coming in at 3.5%, up from an estimated 2.7% in 2023. And again, you can see this on the left-hand side chart. So this recovery will be primarily driven by stronger domestic consumption as inflation moderates. So as you can see on the right-hand side chart here, inflation has already come down to 26% in November, mostly due to statistical base effect.
Now, Ghana lags behind the flour exporting business, falling behind nations like Kenya and South Africa. Due to no attention to the floriculture industry in Ghana, the sector has for some time been underdeveloped as numerous opportunities remain unexploited. Though labor intensive, the sector has the potential to employ 190,000 people in a decade. Laura FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong has more in our business journal.
For 16 years, floriculturist Samson Kofi Anab has been cutting, cultivating and nursing flowers. The best site for his plants is along the roads, mainly to attract buyers. But he has a challenge with space to cultivate his flowers. Land accessibility remains daunting.
Adwuma we mesase free Garden City Junction so asafo. To omutu mi free ho.
I have been ejected from 3 locations.
Hotel. In Chenhosi. Me ye hwa na omosa tumi.
Insecure access to land has moved some floriculturists to farm in wetlands. Elizabeth Boatin nurses her plants near the Oda River at Kwamo.
I fetch water from the river to nurse my flowers.
The wetlands are, however, being redeveloped for residential purposes. Elizabeth has been driven away by the landowners.
I moved when I was told a fuel station will be constructed there.
Flower cultivation consumes 20 times more water than any other crop. They are best nursed at waterlogged areas. Both Samson and Elizabeth lack water for irrigation purposes.
Manpower. Yenu.
We constructed a well, but it got filled with mud and dried up during the dry season.
I wish I had access to pipe-borne water.
Though other floriculturists wish to farm near wetlands, experts advise location of gardens should not be a disadvantage to business operations. Rather, cultivating in wetlands may pose a risk to plants which may decrease their export potential. Mrs. Hannah Adwaku is senior lecturer at the horticultural department at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
If your intentions are to put your plants together and export them, then you have problems because sometimes the water may be contaminated and then you introduce some pests or some disease onto the plants. And as soon as it gets over there, there's inspection and they notice that you have such pests on your plants, it will be rejected.
Mona Lisa Frimpong reporting.
Thanks, Mona. Before we go, let's check the markets. On the commodity market, crude oil increased marginally to $82 a barrel. Gold went up by more than $2 to open trading at $2,023 an ounce. Cocoa selling at $4,625 a ton after losing $160. On the currency market, the dollar going for 12 cities 35 pesos. The pound 15 cities 51 pesos. The euro going for 13 cities 38 pesos. More news on our website, myjournline.com/business. My name is Daryl Kwab. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues with Kojo Yangsen.
Oh, and I forgot to ask you if you've heard that the Office of the Special Prosecutor is handing over the docket of the Cecilia Daba case to Iyoko.
I saw that press conference yesterday.
Yes.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
It's more like an anticlimax, you know.
Oh, yes. And Kwanumizi has decided to hand things over to
very
Iyoko.
Underwhelming.
Yes,
well, let's see. It's been referred to to Iyoko, right?
And Kwanumizi hands over the baton to Tiwizi. We'll see how far it goes.
Let's see. We're watching.
Indeed. All right. Okay. Well, let me see. What have they loaded for us this morning? Oh, this one.
Thankfully, Mbura is not.
Thank the Lord. Yes. This is what do they call an ECOWAS collaboration.
Is that from Jojo?
Well, I think so. Yes.
Well, because his choices have been questioned recently.
Also,
so
yes.
Let's see if
I think he's trying to redeem himself. Yes. So this one is Diana Hamilton and Mercy Chinwo, and it's the doing of the Lord.
All right.
Not bad, right? And able to take all the opportunities that His grace grants us.
Yeah, the doing of the Lord, isn't it?
Amen.
This is Diana's latest, and this one features the Nigerian gospel singer.
Yes, Mercy
Chinwo.
Yes,
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great tune, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Diana's music. She's a great artist. And so, yes, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like how she's able to, blend, mix English with the tree, and that's ensures that anybody who listens can at least understand.
Mm-hmm.
I also believe that once your song is good, it's good. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sing in English. But after all, we play songs from Senegal that we don't understand. But in today's world, man, if you're a gospel artist, that's the way to go.
Indeed. All right, well, it's 6:37. I guess we can get into it now, can't we? We'll start with the Drive Safe campaign.
And our Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and Multimedia Group, is supported by Imperial General Assurance, Solid Protection. It's a Friday, and I don't know what happens on Friday, but traffic can be so thick. Please be patient and drive safe to your destination.
But of course, you know what happens on Fridays. A lot of people want to get home. Get home and travel. Some people want to get home early, get out and party.
Yes.
So a lot of things would happen on Friday, but please be careful when you use the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another greeting to those in charge of the local authority where the Mala market is. We determined which authority that was the other time, didn't we? Did we?
Yeah, I think that's West.
Ga West, yes. Good morning to all the workers at Ga West. Payday is coming. Are you doing your job?
Payday has come already.
It has come for them, yes.
Yeah.
Please, are you doing your job? It would be nice. We beg you. All right, then. So, shall we get on with it?
Yes, let's learn how to say it right. Brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either. I say either.
It's Friday. How about another commonly mispronounced word? This one might surprise you. As usual, I'll spell it first. College. Now that should be an easy one, right? College. But let me ask, how many times have you heard people say college? Is it not baffling though? There is no A in college. So where are they getting the A sound from? It's college, not college. Now the word college comes from the Latin word collegium, which means community or guild. There are two original Latin words at play here. Com, which means with, and leg, which means to choose or to gather. So you could look upon the word college as the Englishman's attempt to describe a group of people who choose to gather in the pursuit of one goal. In the case of the modern definition, that goal is knowledge, not knowledge. So now you have the knowledge. It's college, not college, never college. That is sacrilege.
Let's call the old thing
There we go.
Yeah, you see, this is part of overgeneralization.
Explain yourself.
Well, because so the source of error, because people see CO come, and so they turn around and say, the next CO they see, they assume that it becomes the R sound. So they go college.
I guess they are just confused.
Well, that will not be confused. It will be confused because the vowel 10 would change to vowel 12.
You have numbers for them. They have seen come. So they are saying everything with ah.
If you see in those days when you studied English, you try and play around with these vowels. The vowel 10. So vowel 10 is what you found in mother, as in mother. Then vowel 12 is what ends mother. So vowel 10 is the first vowel in mother. So M-A. So the A vowel 10. Mm-hmm. Then the shava, as some would call it, is the vowel 12.
Of course, we can now continue.
We will be learning how to say it right.
Yes, of course.
it's okay like that. Anyway, let's get into.
Shall we continue with the news review?
Say it right, man.
No. The news review is brought to you by Syntex Tanker. You're stronger, you're tough. Enterprise Insurance at 100. Yafinie Promotion, celebrating their legacy, is securing your future.
So the day graphic for this morning says Ghana offers free visa to Africans. Processes underway, according to President Akufo-Addo, and says that Ghana has started a process to ensure that all Africans entering the country's borders do not do so visa-free. And the President has said, and the move, which will be implemented before the end of the year, is geared towards ensuring easy movement of goods and services and people within the continent to foster economic prosperity as part of the African Continental Free Trade Area. And, the President revealed this yesterday when he opened the second edition of the African Prosperity Dialogue at the Peduase Presidential Resort near Ebri in the Eastern region. At least, this is a good one. If all African countries do same, free movement, very important, of persons, but of goods also most important.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we must do. If there's something that we must do. But also, you see, I have always insisted that while we think about free movement, because we live in a continent where people, a lot of us do not own our economy, it will be important for us to deliberately create Ghanaian millionaires. That's something we don't do. So we're always looking for investors. But I say, as a government, whichever government, the government must have a deliberate policy of creating indigenous wealthy Ghanaians.
Yep.
That's the way you go about it. It's not, we don't always think about, I'm looking for investors. No.
Foreign investors.
Sit down a minute and ask yourself that question. How many millionaires have you created in Ghana? And how many Ghanaian businessmen go on a trip with the president in search of business opportunities in other countries? What it does for you, one, is that it would help these businesses expand, and their global source of income is also taxable by the Ghanaian government. So that's what we should be thinking about. Yes, it's good to focus on, all of these, but it's about time we began promoting Ghanaian businesses and Ghanaian businessmen. So today, if Kantanka manufactures vehicles, the government of Ghana should be driving in Kantanka vehicles and be convincing other governments of Africa to be purchasing vehicles from Kantanka. Government should be the number one marketing officer or salesperson of Kantanka and of other Ghanaian businesses. So if you have, so that's the way to go. Anyway, OSP drops case against Cecilia Dapa. I think we know that now. It says they're having the benefit of 7 months locally and 4 months externally. They think that the case is more about money laundering, and so they would want the Economic and Organized Crime Office to deal with it.
So that's what they're saying, that they have determined now that there is more of a money laundering component to this case than a corruption one.
Yeah.
So they've handed it over to Iyoko. All right.
I was looking forward, and I had to check again if Iyoko was part of that press conference, but I would have appreciated so much if Iyoko was at the press conference.
Well, they haven't yet received the docket, have they?
Iyoko, because would they adopt everything that the Office of the Special Prosecutor has done so far? What it means is, my understanding as it is now, OSP has nothing on Cecilia Dapa. It suspects, though, that there may be money laundering.
So maybe Iyoko should hold their own presser once the docket comes to them.
And tell us what they make of it, where they're going to start investigations from.
Maybe
but right now we have nothing, really.
No, nothing. So the other story here is NPP primaries. Incumbent MPs face tough contest. And the Daily Graphic talks about the Dom Kwabenya constituency, Adansi Asokwa constituency, and Bantama constituency. We know that Ikuapem South has been put on hold now.
It's a bit dramatic there.
Well, because I had not paid attention to Ikuapem South until Obiama decided to step down. Now, once he stepped down, I realized that his PA was part of those contesting. And the MCE wasn't part.
Yes.
Now, this is it. I mean, if you're an MCE, you cannot contest a sitting member of parliament. If you want to do so, you must resign 2 years before the elections.
That's the NPP's
rules.
Okay.
So there are many who felt that. Once I realized, I said, no, Obiama is doing this for his PA. Obiama is doing this for his PA. And the people who know this say that, well, that's actually what may have happened. And so the party says, put it on hold. So now it means the MCE, I don't know what the party would say, whether the MCE can contest or not.
I think he made a smart move because he suspected that Obi was not going to stand. So when Obi now filed, he wrote to the party and said, I think he's not going to. And then the party said no, but he's picked forms. He is going to stand. So he already has some sort of petition before the party. And I think that's why they granted him this sort of audience. We are not sure exactly what they are going to do in the future, but I strongly suspect that there will be some sort of consideration, especially because of the initial moves that he made.
Exactly. And so now I'm sure if you're Obiama, you're also thinking, why didn't I just wait till a day before the elections and say, I'm pulling out. I'm not going to be part of this election.
That might have been a better way forward.
Well, join us tomorrow at 7 a.m. on the Joy News channel and also on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say. We'll talk a lot about all the constituencies. I like the smile on Mama V's face. I have a lot to say. A lot to say about Bantama, a lot to say about Adansi Asokwa, and a lot to say about Dom Kwabenya.
You know, it's always very exciting when you big heads. I don't know why you have the same heads. The political desk start.
You sure don't know why.
Start our coverage at 7 a.m. in the morning with all the analysis.
We have a lot to say.
Looking forward to
a lot of things are happening in the country. A lot of things have happened in the constituency. I mean, I am surprised that, a month ago, you probably would have said Adjoa Safo is not part of the race, but she's been able to, find her way into getting into it. What has she done? What may be working for her? Can Michael Quick get it? Can he be a third time lucky?
There is a Sheila in the mix as well.
There's a Sheila in the mix, and you want to know who's, whom she helps in all of this. We've always said that normally if you have more than one person challenging an incumbent member of parliament, that incumbent member of parliament wins the election. That's normally. But we have seen instances also that more than one person is challenging an incumbent member of parliament, and so the incumbent member of parliament has lost the primary. So let's see how it goes, in this particular election. Tomorrow we'll start the coverage right from 7 till the polls, till the results are declared. And you don't want to miss any bit of that election coverage. So let's see. Back page, mouth-watering knockout fixtures underway. That's in the AFCON. We are not part, so just so you know.
But we're still following the AFCON.
Of course, we have to follow.
Interested.
I love football.
Yeah,
I love
it's
football.
Entertainment.
If we had, I love football. You can feed your eyes with football.
You know what the ministry, the sports ministry, intends to do now? Set up a committee. Now people are saying that we've done this before. We did this when we got out of the last AFCON. And what have we done with the reports? There was the Justice Jamafer Commission as well. All those recommendations, we still can go back and work with those. My question again, I'm always on the money. How much are we spending on this committee thing?
Mama V, in talking about money, and I need to do this, have you read Tahiru Fentio's article?
Just opened it.
Now, how the athletes who are going to be taking part in the All Africa Games for March this year need less than $100,000. They are actually kept in cubicles where 3 people would have to share rooms. The Black Stars, in fact, we sent, supporters to go and support the Black Stars. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on them.
They're looking for only $50,000.
We were prepared to pay each Black Stars player $30,000 for qualifying to the next stage. How wicked can we be in this country? I mean, just think about it. We actually had a budget. We said we're preparing a budget of $25 million for a tournament whose victor takes $7 million. Okay, let's say the pride is the other part of it. But the All Africa Games, you want to be in the top 5, when it comes to the medal zone, and we don't want to invest any money in there. What is it that people get from the Black Stars that all of them want to be, following the Black Stars? I have become convinced that the Black Stars has become a cash cow for all our football lovers and all our football managers. Like it's been done in Morocco. I think that it's about time someday a government in power would find ways and means of getting somebody to manage football in this country. This whole thing about leaving it to football, and we know what they do. We know the football people what they do. If you're not part of their circle, even your players don't get to play for the junior teams. The Black Starlers, the Black Satellite, their coaches are not being paid.
The Black Queens, and this is extremely sad because they've qualified for the Africa Women's Cup of Nations, and they are 2 ties away from booking an Olympic ticket. Listen, we actually owe them bonuses. We're not treating them like the way we treat the Black Stars. So I'm thinking, what's the emergency with a failed Black Stars team right now that we are in a hurry to even set up a committee to look at what? When we know that our athletes need only $50,000. We spent $600,000 on funds to Cote d'Ivoire to just exit. We need to pile some pressure, and I encourage you to read Fentio's article so that you can appreciate what we are talking about. It's the wickedness of our sports ministry. That's how it's titled.
Let me even change my mind about government, because government is part of the problem. Government is part of the problem because the sports minister and some government officials were in La Côte d'Ivoire supporting the Black Stars. Yeah. Look, let's get into other papers. Now, as for the Black Stars, we'll come back to them. I mean, I think that I agree with a lot of Ghanaians who say, let's focus on other teams.
Here?
Let's focus on the Black Queens, the Black Princesses. After all, before the Black Stars qualified for the World Cup, the Black Queens had been to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes, they had been to the World Cup.
Well, the Daily Guide newspaper is reporting on the policeman who died in a Galamsey operation. Very fine police man with his picture here, Constable Prince Amwa, who is no more because he died last Tuesday when the police vehicle he was on board with other policemen fell into a Galamsey pit during an alleged anti-Galamsey operation.
Right, let's go online. The online review is brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy.
Now, navigating through the hurdles of an SME can be stressful and sometimes risky, but what is life without risks? And a business owner without the Zenith SME Business Card. The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debitant tailor-made for SMEs for secure payments for goods and services. As a Zenith SME Business Card holder, you have access to Visa practical training skills, business services at discounted rate, and 24/7 access to funds and much more. Your business deserves to be taken to the next level. So unlock the potential of your business with a Zenith SME Business Card today. Call Zenith Direct on 0302 680884 or 0307 086370 or visit zenithbank.com.gh to know more about the Zenith SME Business Card. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Maurice Ampao declines Menchia Palace's summons over alleged insults, and Ghana Enterprises Agency dispenses over 700 million Ghana cedis to boost small and medium-scale businesses. How much of that will come back?
Evidence.
How much of that money will come back? I'm interested in that. All right.
Good question.
Yeah, the BBC News up next, brought to us by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual. 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Want to feel energized for more? Fuel up with Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle. Our high grade fuel comes at no extra cost, but with more power. And our Diesel XP, it's low in sulfur, making it an eco-friendly option for your vehicle. Experience high performance and quality with our products. Available everywhere. Choose Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Goyle. Good energy.
In
Introducing Series Nectar, the essence of deliciousness. Series Nectar comes in 5 irresistible flavors. Multi-fruit fusion for a burst of deliciousness. Tropical Blast for a taste of the exotic. Caribbean Crush to whisk you away to sandy shores. Mango Orange Twist for a tropical twist, or the refreshing orange. Get your Series Nectar today in most supermarkets and wholesale outlets. This advert is FDA approved.
It's a century of safeguarding dreams with Enterprise Insurance. In the spirit of our 100th anniversary, Enterprise Insurance revs it up with Yafinia Motor Promotion. One lucky winner will cruise around in a sleek brand new Nissan Kicks SUV. First and second runner-ups will jet off to Dubai for an all-expense paid escape. Renew or get your vehicle insurance between January and June 2024 and win free fuel coupons. Monthly raffle draws give you cool gadgets like laptops, Samsung phones, microwaves, gas cooker, tabletop fridge, and many more. Enterprise Insurance Yafinia Motor Promotion is on at all our branches. Call your broker or agent to buy or renew your motor insurance and make history with Enterprise Insurance at 100. Celebrating our legacy, securing your future. Time-tested, truly trusted. That's the Enterprise Advantage. Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Men on the loose opened fire on civilians.
This is the story of that day, in the words of those who were there.
It was a full-on war zone.
The Israeli hostages. Tuesday at 9:30 and 21 GMT. At 8:30 GMT, Business Daily.
We talked to the Indian fashion icon Masaba Gupta, who at the age of 34 has created a multi-million-dollar luxury fashion and beauty brand. And we find out how she's managed to crack the tough Indian market.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC World Service with Victoria Wunhunda and James Copnell. Great to have you with us.
In the U.S. state of Alabama, a convict has been executed using nitrogen gas. Kenneth Smith was killed after courts rejected claims that the procedure was cruel and unusual punishment.
We're here from the town of Advika in eastern Ukraine, where a handful of civilians are still trying to survive under Russian bombardment.
My husband was killed when he went to get some bread. I've left alone. I can't even walk. I was so scared of the explosions. My leg got paralyzed.
Later today, the International Court of Justice will hand down an interim decision in the response to charges of genocide laid against Israel for its actions in Gaza by South Africa. Israel says it is acting in self-defense. But first, the latest world news.
Hello, I'm David Harper with the BBC News. The US state of Alabama has carried out the first known execution of an inmate by suffocation with nitrogen gas. Kenneth Smith, a convicted murderer, was put to death after the Supreme Court again denied a last-minute appeal. David Willis has the details.
His execution, we're told, took just over 30 minutes. And for several of those minutes, Kenneth Smith was seen to be writhing and twisting on the gurney. And that was followed, we're told, by those eyewitnesses, with several minutes of heavy breathing. Now, officials in Alabama had predicted that Kenneth Smith would lose consciousness within seconds and die within minutes. Well, that doesn't appear to have been the case. In his final words, Kenneth Smith said that tonight Alabama causes humanity to take a step backwards.
The UN's top court could issue emergency measures today, ordering Israel to halt its military operations in Gaza. The hearing at the International Court of Justice in The Hague is part of a case brought by South Africa, accusing Israel of committing genocide against Palestinians. Here's Anna Holligan.
South Africa has asked for a series of preliminary measures which are essentially like a restraining order to keep the situation as it is and prevent any harm to Palestinian people, while the judges at the ICJ consider the wider accusation of genocide. So the evidentiary bar at this point is relatively low. The judges have to find that there is a plausible risk of violations to the Genocide Convention, and that the Palestinian people in Gaza are at real and imminent risk of irreparable harm.
US officials say that the director of the CIA will take part in high-level talks in the coming days on efforts to free Israeli hostages still held by Hamas in Gaza. William Burns is scheduled to meet his Israeli counterpart, as well as Egyptian and Qatari officials. The negotiations are being seen as a sign of diplomatic progress. They feature all the key players who secured the last release deal in November. Tens of thousands of people have taken part in protests across Australia, calling for a change to the country's national holiday. Australia Day marks the arrival of European colonists in 1788. Molly Perella reports.
The streets of Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane and other big cities have been filled with the black, red and yellow of Aboriginal flags. Some banners read the message, "Not a date to celebrate." Demonstrators want Australia Day moved as a mark of respect for Indigenous people. For many of them, the 26th of January marks the start of injustices suffered since European colonisation and when they began being cut off from their culture. Some have called for the day to be considered one of national mourning.
Molly Perella. World News from the BBC. The military government in Mali says it has ended an internationally brokered peace deal with separatist groups in the north of the country. It blames the other signatories for not abiding by their commitments, but also what it called hostile acts by the deal's chief mediator, Algeria. The 2015 agreement was widely seen as crucial for maintaining stability in Mali. A senior US defence official has said Britain should reassess the strength of its armed forces because of increasing threats. Earlier this week, the head of the British Army warned that its current strength was not enough to face a potential future war in Europe. Our defence correspondent Jonathan Beale reports.
On a visit to London, the US Navy Secretary said he had nothing but respect for Britain's armed forces. But when asked by journalists whether the UK could still be considered a top military power, Carlos Del Toro replied that it was important for Britain to reassess its defences, given the threats that exist today. He said that applied for all of Europe. Highlighting the attacks by Houthis on merchant shipping in the Red Sea, he said investment in the Navy was significantly important.
The Brazilian airline Gol has confirmed it's filing for bankruptcy protection in the United States after struggling with its cash flow for the past few months. The measure will allow the company to delay payments to creditors and restructure its debts. Gol, which carries more than 30 million passengers a year, controls 1/3 of Brazil's domestic market. Demand for air travel has been high and fare prices have surged in the past year. A group of women in Georgia who believe they are the victims of a black market adoption scandal are hoping to take their cases to court. Some of them were stolen from their parents at birth and sold. The baby trafficking network was uncovered by a Georgian journalist, Tamuna Muzaritsa, as she looked for her own family. She wants the right to access victims' birth documents, which currently isn't possible under Georgian law. And that's the latest BBC News.
Imagine this. Your employees spend 1/3 of their lives at work. That's 13,000 days or 110,000 hours dedicated to their jobs. At Old Mutual, we don't just see the numbers, we see the faces and the dreams behind them. With our tailored group life insurance and pension plans, you can provide your employees with employee benefit schemes that gives them peace of mind for their futures and for their families. Make the choice that shows your commitment to your employees today. Call 0509-551-609 or email corporate services at oldmutual.com.gh. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally.
Hi, my name is Stephen Appiah, the team coordinator of the Black Stars. I always like to keep hydrated naturally, every day, any day. S Natural Mineral Water does the trick.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advertisement is vetted and approved by the FDA.
What's so tasty, creamy, crunchy, makes you happy when it's near? Munchie, munchie, oh munchie, shortcake biscuits.
Enjoy the unbeatable taste of Munchie Milk Shortcake Biscuits, serving you original milky richness for 20 years. Munchie, a rich ankasa. This advert is FDA approved.
It's
One Deco, Mr. Bumper to Bumper.
Yeah. I've always been a big One Deco fan, actually. Yes, I like that Iskaba song. Iskaba. Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness. I've never watched the video and wished I was in it.
I mean, I like, I'm a fan of R2Bs. I think they're a great group. And so there's a song that the moment I heard the song, I loved the song.
Yeah. I mean, R2Bs.
R2Bs.
I've said over and over that they are the most talented, group, the most talented band group in Ghana as we speak. I mean, everything they do, I like.
Oh yes, they're doing very well.
Everything they do, I like.
In the past, we've had some, very talented groups that didn't last, but they have lasted. Even when they go their separate ways, they still come back. That's good.
Yeah.
And so yes, R2Bs for me, and One Deco, a good one. And Ubete got us into the groove with the Monica and all of that.
That's right.
Song of the moment.
He knows how to get you going on a Friday, doesn't he?
He does. But let me share with you the UPSC Law School Point of Law series for today. And it's from Section 63C of the Chieftaincy Act 2008, Act 759. Can anyone guess what it is?
Guess, but forget about it.
It's a criminal offense for any person knowingly to insult a chief, whether by word or by conduct.
Okay. I mean,
it's a criminal offense for any person knowingly to insult a chief, whether by word or by conduct.
Isn't it interesting? It's no longer an offense to insult the president, but it is to insult a chief.
But it still must be determined first whether or not what you have said, what you have done amounts to insult.
And who will be doing the determination? The court or who?
Well, since it's a criminal offense, the court would only determine it.
Can't be determined in the palace.
Well, because you are not, you can refuse to honor summons from a chief.
That's true.
But wouldn't that by conduct amount to insult?
You see, that could they determine it to be so?
Well. I mean, when you get to, once that's it will be determined what will constitute insult, and so whether insult knowingly by word or by conduct, what amounts to conduct, we'll debate all of that.
Wow.
A
bit of RTBs.
Let's go.
Are you ready to listen? Are you ready to listen, my dolly? Oh, yeah. Inside I feel I know the love again. Give me loving to the way she telling me love it. Oh, yeah. She no go follow to the end. She no go follow to the end. She said love with another man.
Talent Day Town. The Tema Boys. All right. Well, today on the Super Morning Show, Mama B.
Yes, sir.
So, if your friends start saying to you, busy, Charlie, Mr. Osawaji, he's losing weight too. How will you feel?
I'd say he's been exercising, and I like that.
But what do you think will be going through their heads?
Oh, that there's something wrong. That he's ill or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing that pops up.
Yeah. And Churchill.
Yes, ask the question.
It took you some
the
time.
Where's the tape?
Which tape? The measuring tape.
The measuring tape.
Yes. Dr. Osafu gave us an assignment.
She needs to do what?
Measure your what's it called? Your trunk.
Is it where she's touching?
Trunk obesity.
Yeah, that's
yes.
She's abusing me.
If you are within
to measure your stomach.
If you're within the 40s or
doctor's orders.
Otherwise, yes.
If you are 40 inches around your stomach,
the tape,
you have trunk
the
obesity.
Measuring tape.
Okay.
But Charlie, why do boys like the fleshier woman?
Do you?
I didn't see him.
No, I'm just saying, do you?
You want to ask him whether he does?
Well, I mean, the boys do. Since he asked question about the boys.
Me ask the boy. I know this man. If I go and ask him why he likes, we'll not get an answer today.
Oh, you can.
But
the
he's
boys.
answered. He said, yeah.
You can look at my wife and have an answer. I would have answered you by that. Yeah, so I would have given you an answer. But
yes, why do boys like that?
Look, you know, we've talked about men like the things they see. You know, and in all the conversations in the boys' groups, you don't really get you get this fascination about Charlie. You see that nobody really explains what it is, but it's just the fascination about Charlie. You know, it's big and all of that. And you don't understand. But you know, the boys are in the car, so maybe later on we can say a few things.
You mean the kids?
The kids
the
are
carelings.
in the car. The carelings are in the car. But they come out with all of these things. They say, "Oh, Charlie, you know." Some of the things. So I'm just repeating what some of the guys may have said. You know. One of my friends who used to say way back that if you want a woman, you got to get a woman who has flesh and all of that. He will say it in every other time. I'm not sure I want to repeat what he used to say at the time, but he will tell you what constitutes nyon, as in a woman. And he says, the body. So I'll translate it loosely to say a woman must have body. And I say, but bro, she must be beautiful. He said, what if her face bends?
As long as the petepelulu is still there.
The other thing is there. That's enough.
Happy with that.
Off air, I'll tell Amavi what he actually meant.
You've been learning some FM.
You know, so that's so that's the kind of thing. I mean, people like.
I need to be able to communicate.
So all of these things are, it's just the fascination, and sometimes, the boys talking about. They say to be so. They say a lot of things, some of which you cannot repeat on radio. But
and you guys also watch a lot of things on your phones.
Oh yes,
always
and
fleshy stuff.
Yes, and look.
I mean,
these days you see it all the time. A lot of the BBLs, and the boys are sharing things, and they're sharing it, and it's like, Charlie, you see this, you see that, you see that.
So it is quite clear that there is a lot of societal pressure. For Ghanaian women especially to be overweight. It seems to be preferred. It seems like that's what the market is ordering, right? But I am interested in why. So today, listen, by the way, if you're tuned in, here's what you can do to help us, okay? You can send a voice note to us, all right, on 055-1111-997. You have to choose your words very carefully. This is for radio in the morning, all right? So we just want to know, if you're a man, we want you to explain to us why it is that you seem to prefer, the fuller-bodied woman, okay? Send your voice notes through 055-1111-997. If you're a woman, tell us why you panic when someone says your man is losing weight. Why that's not what you want to hear.
I want to hear that answer from Mama V. Because some women also say they like men with a lot of body. I don't know what they want. But
maybe it signals something, right?
These days, a lot of
like how if you see a woman with broad hips, something in our evolution tells us that this woman is fertile. Right? Yes.
Oh, you don't know?
And so there must be something in your evolution as a woman that makes you excited when you see a man with a pot belly, because you know that poverty cannot create that effect.
No. If you are pot bellied and you don't have money, then it's sickness. Yeah, if you don't have money, it's sickness.
Exactly. So all other things being equal, a pot belly is good news to a woman.
Yes, pot bellied. I mean, cis cars are better than cis packs.
So listen, tell us, okay? 055-1111-997. All right. 055-1111-997. Send your voice notes through. We'll play them all. So make sure you use clean language. We beg you. We want to play back your voice notes, all right, on the Super Morning Show. All right, well, that's all to come. And already my phone has been buzzing in my pocket.
There's a message.
There's a message from my very good friend. I won't mention his name. I don't have his permission. He says, if small and big have the same price, which one will you buy?
What's economics, Abu? You cannot. It is unassailable.
He has an accountant friend. I won't be surprised if he's an accountant himself.
He read Maths and Stats.
Will not mention his name.
He read Maths and Stats.
More to come.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Wake up to the Super
All right. Well, Fidelity Bank is excited to announce that, they are calling for applications on the Fidelity Young Entrepreneurs Fund. Okay, it's happening again. If you're an entrepreneur between the ages of 18 and 40, if you're 45 for women, and you've been operating a profitable business for up to 1 or 2 years in any of these sectors: agriculture, small scale and light manufacturing, technology related businesses, creative arts, that's fashion, millinery and bead making, green business, waste, recycling, and renewable energy. Seize the opportunity and access up to 200,000 Ghana cedis at an interest rate of 10% with no tangible collateral. Apply now at fyei.fidelitybank.com.gh. Okay, go there for further details or reach out to them on these numbers: 0531 012 935 or 0594 111-207. You can email sustainablefinance@myfidelitybank.net. Applications are open until December 31, 2020. Applications are probably still open. Go to fyei.fidelitybank.com.gh to find out. Terms and conditions apply. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
I see the WhatsApp messages, the voice notes coming through. The Total Energies CAF Africa Cup of Nations Côte d'Ivoire 2023 is here, and as part of this year's competition, all Total Energy service stations will go into 100% football mode. We still love the game, and we still want our customers to feel the football fever. So drive to selected stations and continue the year with lots of amazing giveaways starting Sunday, 14th January, when you buy fuel or lubricants on selected match days from selected Total Energy service stations. You instantly win amazing branded souvenirs. Let's celebrate the passion of football together and win lots of gifts during the 2023 Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations. Remember, promo is valid while stock lasts. Visit our social media pages. Total Energies GH is what you should use for more information. Terms and conditions apply. #football together.
And it's the Imperial Insure and Win promo reloaded. Insure your vehicle with Imperial General Assurance from now till the end of April and get yourself handsome rewards, fuel coupons, special souvenirs, gift vouchers, and many more. And here's the catch: during this reward period, your motor insurance policy will give you an automatic 1-year life insurance cover. You could also get brand new car tires and other car accessories as well. It's really reloaded. Everybody qualifies. Just come insure your car and you're done. Call us today on 0577 667 436 or talk to your broker or any of our agents across the country for further details. You can also follow us on all our social media handles. Terms and conditions apply. Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
All right, don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com. Go pick out all of your favorite quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture. Pay via Momo and just wait at home for your fast delivery. If you're in Accra or Tema, you even get free delivery on top. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
Charlie, boys are bad though. Some of my male friends who normally send me the messages, I see them dropping the messages on 055.
But that's good.
1111997.
They are following instructions.
You know their numbers too.
I've seen one. I saw the DP.
Their DP. My brother, send it to us. Thank you.
So next time, don't send me a private message, Bill.
The one that says go for the slim lady name.
Every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. So brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Charcoal and Pepsodent Herbal toothpaste does the trick. Pepsodent Charcoal is made of fine blend of fluoride with a unique combination of natural charcoal, lemon mints, and zinc to whiten your teeth, strengthen them, and remove bad odor from your mouth. Charcoal White gently polishes away tooth stains and naturally restores your bright smile. So for our herbal lovers, just try the Pepsodent Herbal toothpaste, which is infused with a unique blend of green tea and herbal extracts, also formulated to repair and protect your gums while giving an all-round cooling sensation. Pepsodent Herbal releases, repairs, and protects gum tissue while giving you strong teeth. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. Thanks to Pepsodent. Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 good years. Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association, and Pepsodent gives you the opportunity to talk to a dentist for free. So if you want to take advantage of this, here's the the toll-free number to call, 0800 161 000. You can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Call the customer care center on toll-free 0800 2030. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
So Yafini Enterprise Insurance, leader in general insurance since 1924, celebrates 100 years with the Yafini Motor Insurance promotion. One lucky winner will drive off in a brand new Nissan Kicks SUV. First and second runner-ups will jet off to Dubai, all expense paid. To win, purchase or renew your vehicle insurance with Enterprise between January and June 2024. Monthly raffle draws offer you lovely laptops, TVs, microwave fridges and more. Also win instant free fuel coupons and gifts. Visit any Enterprise Insurance branch or call your broker or agent. Call us directly on 0302 634 777. Experience the time-tested and truly trusted 100 years legacy of Ghana's oldest insurer. Terms and conditions apply. Enterprise Insurance, your advantage.
All right, the Office of the Registrar of Companies has introduced premium services in response to all of our requests for fast-track assistance. The Prestige Center offers a bouquet of services, including registration of business names, sole proprietorships, companies, professional bodies, updating of businesses from the historical database, dubbed re-registration, filing of annual returns, and renewal of businesses with the delivery of certificates and profiles in 24 hours. Come along and experience a premium class service. Go to the ORC office, which is at the Registrar General's Department here in Accra. Call them on the hotline 0302 666 081 or 0302 664 791 to 793 if you want to know more. You can also WhatsApp or Telegram them on 055 765 3130. Join them on social media at ORC Ghana. ORC, a trusted partner for business.
So, you know, as a business owner, insurance is incredibly important. When you have a business, you're not only responsible for your livelihood and goods, but also that of your customers and clients and staff. SIC Insurance PLC has a full array of insurance policies for your business, which covers property, that's building, workmen's compensation, key persons, professionals, motor and public liability, business interruption, and more. Potentially disastrous situations can be prevented with the right insurance cover. So talk to SIC Insurance today on 0800 1055 or 0800 1055 or 0302 823 100, and you'll be glad you did. SIC Insurance, our promises are sacred. So, Kojo, a lot of people sending in their messages.
They're all men, eh?
Why are you suggesting that they are all men?
I'm just monitoring 055, and from the DP, I see that lots of men are sending messages.
I see Papa Tieku has also sent his, his
fantastic
thoughts. He sent a message
Day.
privately.
Boys Day.
Oh, Boys Day.
Osofo has shared his views.
I'm sure later on in the song you'll play Nana Boro's song. You can do that one.
You can also play Confessions. I am Mumbo Confessions.
Oh, I hear for the confessions. These are facts. George Quay says, as a good friend always says, "Ye kanampa osekoto." Oh.
You know.
Translation: why ignore fleshy meat for crab?
No, but you know, talking about koto, I have a friend whose name is Commodore. So Commodore went to the market. He was going to buy crab. Then he gets to the market and they tell him, "Oh, Nibuni, enamwe, enamwa." Commodore is such a crazy guy.
Nobody has mentioned your name.
As for the story about Commodore, it's just a normal story.
Nobody has mentioned.
But somebody
your
actually
name,
sends a message that says, if you want to have fun, if you want to enjoy your marriage, you should marry a slim woman.
Why?
It's a slim things Bolobo.
Well, listen, I have a big one from SG Ghana. SG Ghana says, start the new year with easy and secure movement with SG Ghana. Get reliable motor insurance and receive free fuel for your car. So buy or renew your Sound Drive insurance with SG Ghana from now till 31st March and get free fuel of up to 500 Ghana cedis for your trips. It's time to hit the road with reliable insurance and free fuel. Visit any SG Ghana branch today and get the cover you need for your vehicle, plus free fuel to take you places. Sound Drive plan is underwritten by Allianz Insurance. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
And in our immediate future is the nutrition line from Nestle, and of course they offer good food for a good life.
Mavis, this your son. He'll be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up?
Breakfast time.
Eh?
No, he wakes up earlier, but when I give him Milo with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child, wake up the champion in him. Let Milo with Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo! This advert is FDA approved.
This is Nestle Nutrition Line. Nestle Nutrition Line is a public service program from Nestle Ghana Limited. Nestle Nutrition Line offers tips on good food for a good life. Now to your presenter.
Good morning, good morning. Here we are again. A new day has begun. Plenty of opportunity waiting to be explored, waiting to be enjoyed. And one of them is Nestle Nutrition Line. So thank you for tuning in every weekday morning. I'm Jackie Ankra, also known as Na Ajilisua. Today we're discussing exercising during breastfeeding. Immediately after childbirth, you can start exercising gradually as your body is still recovering. Walking is a low-impact exercise you can start doing right after childbirth. You can also carry your baby on your back or in a sling and walk with him or her. This is a nice way to bond with your baby who loves movement. After a month or two, you can begin to do more intense exercises like brisk walking, jogging, dancing, and other sporting activities. You may want to breastfeed your baby before your workout. This is beneficial because your baby will be satisfied and will not cry to interrupt your workout, and you won't have to exercise with engorged breasts. It is also important that you drink lots of water before, during, and after exercising to prevent any dehydration which can affect your breast milk supply. You should also get a good sports bra to support your breasts and keep you comfortable and motivated to continue exercising. Regular exercise together with breastfeeding can help you lose some pregnancy weight. You would like that, wouldn't you? Fit into your gorgeous clothing once more. Thank you for your time this morning. It means a lot to us, and it would mean so much more if you would reach out with a phone call or an email. Remember, we're working in partnership with you for a healthier, longer, happier life. 0302 517 020 or 0302 211 880. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Toll free 0800 12 Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight. Weekends and holidays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To send a WhatsApp, SMS, or call between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. 0593 845697. 0593 845649 or 0593 845708. Alternatively, you can send an email to consumerservices@gh.nestle.com. As you go about your duties for today, give it heart and might. And remember to sparkle like the star you are. Have a great day. Bye.
Mavis, this your son. He'll be a football star. When does he train? What time does he even wake up?
Breakfast time.
Eh?
No, he wakes up earlier, but when I give him Milo with breakfast, that's when I see that the champion in him is awake.
Don't just wake up your child, wake up the champion in him. Let Milo with Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa help wake up the champion in your child every day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo! This advert is FDA approved.
Imagine strutting into the most anticipated wedding of the year. Only to see 7 other girls wearing your exact same outfit.
You are special and one of a kind, and that's why whether it's voice, data, or SMS, you get to enjoy personalized offers tailored to your specific needs with MTN Just For You. Dial *141# or select your options on the My MTN app to redeem your unique Just For You package on Ghana's best mobile network. MTN.
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest-earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide, high credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis, and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100, or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah, with nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita-Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a Cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
Be part of the moments to remember with AFCON 2023 on DSTV. Experience Africa's biggest football tournament with all 52 thrilling games live and in HD the way you like it. Enjoy expert commentary that will blow your mind. It's a gorgeous finish. Super goal. And the finest analysis to keep you in the game. Live your pride, passion, and love for Africa's beautiful game from the 13th of Jan to the 11th of Feb on Supersport or anywhere on DSTV Stream.
Welcome back. Hey, your voice notes are coming, Papa.
Thick and fast, like my friend B will say.
Yo. Anyway, we've got a lot to talk about, no doubt, and we'll be getting into that later. Once you drop off the kids, we'll get into it. Don't you worry. But birthday messages now on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, strong as a group, as close as a partner. All right.
We need to get into this.
Your embrace is my sanctuary, just one. A haven of solace and comfort. Your laughter is the melody that brings unparalleled joy to my world, while your guidance lights the path that leads me through life's darkest corners. Your love, strength, and kindness are a testament to the extraordinary beauty that resides within you. Happy 60th birthday, Gertrude Ajele Osekre from Petra to you.
That's great. Nice. So get into the other birthday shouts later on. Let's go for the Sports Center now.
Which is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. DSTV.
It's your moment.
And Cowbell.
Our creamy goodness.
Welcome to your future designed exclusively to propel women-led businesses to the next level. Are you a female entrepreneur developing technology or leveraging technology? Well, the Standard Chartered Women in Tech Incubator Program offers specialized mentoring, mini MBA business courses, curated networks, tailored masterclasses, and seed funding to help you unlock unimaginable business growth. So apply now to the Standard Chartered Women in Tech Program. Visit scwomenintechgh.com or the Standard Chartered Bank Ghana social media pages for more information. Application deadline, remember, is the 29th of February 2024.
And it's a happy birthday to Maushi Jikunu of KPMG from Ransford Sean. But did you know that MTN Momo now has an app? Yes, MTN Momo now has a brand new app specially designed to make your Momo experience easier, convenient, and faster. Just download the Momo app on Play Store, App Store on your smartphone and look out for the blue and yellow icon. It's that simple. Momo app allows you to view your statements, pay bills, and so much more. Use the app for your Momo transactions and enjoy a 100% bonus when you recharge using the Momo app. Just Momo it everywhere you go. So time now for the Sports Center with Victor Achu Tamaklo.
Good morning and welcome to Joy Sports Center, presented today by Victor Achu Tamaklo. Coming up, still trying to make sense of the Black Stars' premature exits from the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Yesterday, the Ghana Football Association announced a 5-man committee to spearhead the search for the new Ghana head coach. GFA Vice President Makado, who's the chair of the committee, while legal practitioner and law lecturer Isankoma will serve as his vice. The Director of Coaching Education at the Ghana Football Association, Professor Minta, Ghana legend Opoku Inti, and the Sports Ministry's William Caesar Kate are members on the committee. They've got just 3 weeks to recommend the next Black Stars coach for approval by the GFA's Executive Council. The FA says it will publish a comprehensive job description for the next Ghana coach, but outlined 5 pointers that the coach must meet.
1. The potential head coach should be a proven winner in coaching top men's national team or club football. 2. Must have a football philosophy that aligns or complements our football DNA. 3. Must hold the highest football license in the world with over 15 years coaching experience. 4. Proven track record in team reconstruction, organization, and development of young talent. 5. Proven disciplinarian, tactician, and leadership skills.
That was Joy Sports' Adamu Benin Abdul Karim with a brief on the must-haves for Ghana's next coach. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Youth and Sports also released a statement yesterday on Ghana's poor performance at the tournament. The ministry says it shares in the disappointment of Ghanaians and will, in consultation with national team shareholders, announce a strategic plan to identify the causes and the roadmap towards the revival of the Black Stars. Let's move the conversation on. And since Ghana's exits from the African Cup of Nations, Coach Chris Hughton and his technical team have paid the price for the team's disastrous performance in Cote d'Ivoire. The GFA, however, is yet to take responsibility or apologize for the embarrassment. Yes, former Sports Minister Nidlante van der Poel, who says the FA needs to assess their role in the chaos and take bold decisions going forward.
Can't always be passing the buck. You must also assess yourself. You must check yourself. What have I brought to the table? What's my scorecard? Should they always blame somebody else? Should we be sacking people? They've sacked 5 coaches, but they haven't sacked themselves. You understand? What assessment have they made of themselves? Are they happy with their performance? What is the status of even our local league? Division 1, Division 2, Coast football. What is happening?
He was speaking to CCTV in that interview. Meanwhile, former GFA President Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo says government must take interest in Ghana's humiliation in Cote d'Ivoire.
Well, I wasn't expecting anything different, I must confess, because one thing I have noticed is that we don't seem to learn from history. And if you don't learn from history, you can never progress. If government fails to show interest in sports, we shall always be at risk.
Still in the Black Stars, the ranking member on Parliament's Youth and Sports Committee, Kobna Woyome, believes the GFA is justified in its decision to sack Chris Hughton.
You have hired the service of somebody because of what you think the person is made of. What is the interest in hiring that service? Because you think you will want to also succeed, because the common target is to win at the tournament and get the laurels, probably get a cup. That is the target. That is the aim. Anything short of that is underperformance. And the only word I think I heard from somebody was that you say you are taking the responsibility of it. Obviously, it means you have not performed. So then if you have been sacked, then means that is it. So be it.
Let's do more, shall we? And former Ghana striker Augustine Ahemfo says there is a culture of arrogance among the people managing the Black Stars.
I don't think I will be the person to hate or want the Black Stars to lose. No, I will never do that. I think that there's a bit of arrogance around the team. Management, whatever. There seems to be a bit of arrogance around it. And as we don't look at that aspect and try to see, say, look, you guys have been entrusted to manage something. You are not above anybody. Do your best as you can. But at the end of the day, no. Yes, some one day, so you are not going to be there forever. Our position is not there in perpetuity. There seems to be a bit of arrogance around the team.
Elsewhere, former Asante Kotoko Chief Executive Herbert Mensah believes it is time for the Ghana Football Association to start looking at things in a different way.
The fact of the matter is, over the last cycle, we have been mediocre. And we will continue to be. I think the people who are involved in the game must understand the rudiments and therefore understand what is Ghana. What does it represent? There's no good looking into the past, but it's fundamentally how we look at sport. And until we can start looking at sport in a different way, and I think sometimes that the custodians of sports, we've got to really look at it and say, if it was your team, would you be happy making this investment for this result? At what point are signals picked up that the direction in which we're going is wrong?
Let's move on to other teams participating in the Cup of Nations. And Ghana was in the same draw as Egypt, and Mohamed Salah got injured against the Black Stars in their second group game. Salah returned to Liverpool on Wednesday for treatment on the injury and is hoping to return to the AFCON if he recovers and the Pharaohs are still in the tournament. Now, that decision to fly to Liverpool has angered many, but the Reds manager Jurgen Klopp says the club wants the best for both parties.
Egypt and Liverpool have exactly the same interest. We want Mo Salah as quick as possible fit. If he is fit, if he stays there and they have can do not the proper treatment, that will just delay everything, especially for Egypt if they go through the tournament. So we bring him here not because we want to take him away from Egypt, to offer the best medical treatment. It's all we want. It's all agreed. If Egypt goes to the final, was always clear, and he's fit, Mo goes back. 100%. Mo wants that. We want that. We don't plan with Mo and think we can do a little bit here or there. We are completely honest.
Well, today is the last day of rest at the tournament, and because beginning tomorrow, the round of 16 fixtures for the AFCON will take center stage, with Angola taking on Namibia at 5 p.m, while Nigeria will play Cameroon at 8 p.m. On Sunday, Equatorial Guinea will play Guinea, while Egypt will clash with DR Congo. In England, Fulham will face Newcastle United in the fourth round of the FA Cup on Saturday, while Liverpool will host Norwich City on Sunday. Man United would also play away to Newport County. Before we go, Novak Djokovic lost at the Australian Open for the first time since 2018. Moments ago, as the Italian fourth seed Jannik Sinner reached his first Grand Slam final. Serbia's Djokovic lost 6-1, 6-2, 6-7, 6-3 as Sinner regrouped from not taking a match point in the tiebreak. Ernst Djokovic bid for a record-extending 11th title and a 24th major to put him clear of Margaret Court. In the women's division, Aryna Sabalenka remains on track to defend her Australian Open crown after reaching the Melbourne Open final by avenging her loss to Coco Gauff in last year's US Open showpiece. She progressed 7-6, 6-4 against the American fourth seed Gauff in the 10th semi-final. She'll face China's 12th seed Qin Zheng in Saturday's final, who got the better of Diana Yastremska in straight sets 6-4, 6-4. A finish. That ends the Joy Sports Center this morning. My name is Victor Achutamaklu.
All right, thanks, Victor. There's always more sports on myjoyonline.com. It's 4 minutes after 8. We have to apologize. It's time for us to bring you the Business Minutes, which usually comes your way at 8 a.m. It's brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana. CBG, we stand with you, and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. Here's the Joy Business Minutes.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. Tax consultant Francis Tumoboy says the implementation of the 15% VAT on electricity is not sustainable. According to him, government must go back to the negotiation table and engage all stakeholders in the power sector, including consumers, before taking any decision to implement the levy. Meanwhile, the Industrial and Commercial Workers Union has described the VAT on electricity as a nuisance tax. The Ghana Enterprises Agency has disbursed more than 700 million Ghana cedis to over 1 million beneficiaries since 2021. And elsewhere, a federal judge in Brazil has ordered mining giants BHP, Vale, and Via Samarco iron ore joint venture to pay $9.67 billion in damages over a Devi dam burst in 2015. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you and Anointed Electricals, the generator expert.
Morning Show.
Wake up. Good morning. Good morning.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Thanks to Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG, we stand with you, and of course, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. They bring us the Joy Business Minutes. So are you a tertiary or SHS graduate looking forward to acquire a technical skill? Do you have the certificate but don't have the requisite skills? Do you want to acquire a skill to travel abroad, for instance? Are you an electrician who wants to acquire the upcoming Energy Commission license? If these are your dreams, then look no further than Anointed Technical Training Institute. That's ATTI, where all your questions will be answered. Anointed Technical Training Institute is a practical technical training institute. It's registered by the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training to provide technical training programs. And they are one of Ghana's most outstanding and innovative technical institutions dedicated to provide 80% hands-on skills and career training programs. Here are their courses: electrical and controls, generator and plants, auto mechanics, solar installation, CCTV installation, and the duration and fees depends on the course you select. So why don't you find Anointed Technical Training Institute and ask all the questions and make sure you get enrolled, upgrade yourself, and get a better job. They are in Accra, number 77 Anointed House of Odoko Malam Road. Also in Kumasi, Asokwa Kumasi, inside Tat Yard, off the Arc at Mayanka Road. You can also call them on 0544 337171, 0544 337171, or 0544 337172. Your engineering career starts with us. Effective practical training is assured. ATTI, head to Hans Solutions.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
8 minutes after 8, social media messages here on the show, brought to you proudly always by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa, and Provident Insurance. With Provident, man, you are covered. So do you have a money emergency today? It's a Friday, lots of things happening over the weekends. And if you think you would need money, just dial *770#. It's a number that will solve your money issues. *770#. You just try it and see. EcoBank *770# gives you instant access to loans, fund transfers, utility payments, airtime, and data purchases. So much more you can do with *770# even without data. So no need at all to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency situation. I say just boldly pick up your phone and dial *770#. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial *770# now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. And Provident Insurance welcomes you to a new year. Remember to insure your new car or renew your existing motor insurance policy from now till the 31st of March and get free gifts such as fuel coupons and several other branded Provident souvenirs. Rush for your insurance cover now. Terms and conditions apply. And remember, with Provident, man, you are covered.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way, a better Africa.
Provident Insurance. Provident Insurance welcomes you to a new year. Remember to insure your new car or renew your existing motor insurance from the 1st of January to the 31st of March. You can win free gifts such as fuel coupons and several other branded Provident souvenirs. Rush for insurance cover now. Terms and conditions apply.
Insurance, your future happy days.
With Provident, man, you are covered.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
11 minutes after 8, the Super Morning Show this week has been concerned. We've been having some health-related conversations on the back of the 2022 Demographic and Health Survey reports by the Ghana Statistical Service. Some very scary statistics in here with regards to obesity and being overweight. And so we got a lot of education on that, particularly on Wednesday. The report indicates that among adolescent women, or among women aged 20 to 49, 5% are thin, according to the BMI. And guess what? 50% are overweight or obese. And we know that globally obesity rates have been increasing steadily over the last 3 decades. And so this is a scary situation. We wanted to do something about it. And of course, we did. We got a lot of education, what we need to do. So today we ask, why do men prefer fully bodied women, if you like? We're getting some voice notes that we will share some with you shortly. And if you're a woman, why do you worry about your man losing weight, especially when somebody else prompts you when they say it? Why do you worry? Do you worry at all? Reach us with your thoughts on 05511119997. That's our WhatsApp number. And you can also post on X with the hashtag JoySMS. Joy997 on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS. You can also send us WhatsApp messages, or you still can drop your voice notes. 05511119997. That's the WhatsApp number we're working with. And Big Stories brought to you by Vodafone. Further together and latest film, your partner for life. And amazing news, Vodafone Cash special bundles. So Vodafone Cash special bundles just got sweeter with a new Vodafone Cash special voice offer. With only 5 Ghana cedis, you get 200 minutes talk time valid for 7 days to all networks. So make calls to all networks all week long at the best value on Vodafone special cash or special voice offer. Talk for 200 minutes with just 5 Ghana cedis. Only available on Vodafone Cash. Is the Vodafone Cash special voice offer. Dial *110# to purchase your bundle, or visit my Vodafone app to make your purchase. Connect with your loved ones with the Vodafone Cash special bundle. Vodafone, further together. All right, 05511119997. That's our WhatsApp number for you to get in touch with us. Also post on X Joy997 and always use the hashtag JoySMS. It's exactly 14 minutes after 8 on Joy 99.7 FM. This is the Super Morning Show.
news. Vodafone Ghana is becoming Telecel. Stay tuned.
Mothers of Africa.
Mommy, my day in your one.
And what's the offer geisha semina subain? Gina hopinti na ko wenim. Mempaba. Kosi se wonsa beka weni da so ade nyina.
Mame, me gina painting akomenim. Na machapa to say geisha semina.
Be strong and last.
Sankratwe FD ajiatu.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel.
And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service.
Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish, your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG, we stand with
you. Dive into a new era of news consumption with myjoyonline.com, your go-to destination for cutting-edge journalism, giving you the most credible stories from business to politics and from sports to entertainment. myjoyonline.com introduces an upgraded news website meticulously designed to empower you with an enriched browsing experience like never before. Intuitive navigation. Navigate through an array of revamped categories that cater to all interests. Join the conversation with our interactive comments section. Get live TV,
Confidence of the football community.
radio,
They can actually borrow.
and podcast of your favorite TV and radio shows on Joy and Adom platforms. Powerful search. Find any story with ease with a simple click. Access precisely what you're looking for. Experience the future of news browsing with myjoyonline.com.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's
slowly I did up. Money on my mind. Money. Care what they yarning about me in particular. Call me. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing.
Wobete confessions.
What? Wobete's confession. Now you want Wobete's confession.
No.
Wobete has no confessions to share. Allow the man to breathe. But by the way, today on the Super Morning Show, of course, we are very interested in one topic and one topic only. And that is obesity and the overweight phenomenon that seems to be growing in size. Pun intended. You know, we are quite concerned. But we want to take a certain approach to it. We want to look at the social push and pull factors, right? The things that make our society seem to favor overweight people. Yeah. Why do we have a taste for the larger in life?
The fresh boys in the building. Microphone abuser. Yenya open nugget yaba open audio. Obiani ni taste. Oh feelings me wa me de yeah. Jeremy na me nyame ho. Obiani ni taste. Uya ya beka wanya ya beka. Koso ya wadio. Obiani ni taste. Obi yo bolo. Obi so from dino and one opo. Obiani ni daily we taste this. Daily we taste this. Daily we taste this. Obiani ni daily we taste this. Daily we taste this. Daily we taste this. Obiani ni taste. Obiani ni taste. Now we see how we see Obiani ni taste. The fresh voice in the
Obiani ni taste, right? But it seems that society has a certain preference here in Ghana for the larger woman, and in fact, women seem to prefer it when their men are on the chubby side.
Well,
they'd rather their man look chubby than skinny.
Well, I mean, you'd find I don't have the percentages, but I know that I've come across you know, a lot of guys who also would tell you, hey, now what's that? Slim things, you know, they like the slim things, and you know, when you meet them, all their conversations are about very slim girls.
There's no doubt
they like that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There are people who like that.
Yeah, I've come across a lot of women who love men who are chubby, all right, and even when you're losing weight. You know, they sometimes would complain that their men are losing weight. Even when the men are losing weight for health reasons, the women are complaining. But they're the first people to check their own weight. You know?
Yeah, but sometimes it's the fear of what others might say could be wrong with him. You know, that's why you show that concern, because it's like everybody would think that there's something wrong with you, or maybe you're not eating at home, or maybe I'm not cooking.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, eating at home. Anyway, yes, people, I mean, society would talk a lot, but you know, you come across that kind of a situation. But of course, you know, like I read the message from my friend to you, who says that, you know, when you have big and small, which one will you buy?
If they are the same price.
A lot of men will say,
Anyway, I think it's quite clear that in spite of the fact that there are obvious exceptions, the general rule, at least for men, is that they prefer
a woman with enough body. Hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh body, oh your dossier, oh your summer, oh yeah, nice shorty. A woman with enough body.
Yes, could you say answer the question in Dua Jaho's voice?
Well, I know that even from an evolutionary standpoint, there is something about a woman with broad hips that signals to the male brain that she's fertile. Okay, I mean, I don't know what it is about that, but yes, you know, that's where the expression childbearing hips comes from. Right, so some signal in your male brain tells you that a woman with broad hips is fertile and is therefore preferred as a partner to one whose fertility is uncertain, right? But it goes beyond that. It's become a bit of a fashion thing, you know, to have a woman who is sort of protruding in certain areas, right?
Yeah.
You know, the chest and the, you know, backside and so forth. It seems to be preferred, and we want to know why. So we've been asking you to share some of your thoughts with us. Should we listen to a few?
Let's do.
Yeah? Okay.
Kojo, good morning. Yeah, so me in particular, a slim lady doesn't look attractive to me. And if a lady's body is as hard as mine as a man, then what is the difference between me and that lady? So a lady must have a bit of everything in the body to look attractive. That is my take. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Ahmed. I'm texting you from Santo. To me, the reasons are because of this by force tagging of celebrities. That is why the men are thinking of looking for somebody like that. So that's my.
Kojo, good morning. My name is Ebuata from La. Kojo, let me ask you one thing. When you sleep on a kete, like the normal those days kete that we used to sleep on, and you sleep on ash foam, what's the difference? How do you feel? The way you feel is the same thing, the same way that guys want ladies with what? You know what I mean? Good morning.
You see, the kind of society we live in, people feel when you have money, you should gain some weight. Personally, I don't like my man looking that weighty. So, and we're having a pot belly and all that. I mean, it even affects his performance in other stuff, right? So, for me, I don't know, but I like my man to look okay, not having a pot belly and all that.
Kojo, asking an African man why he loves flesh. It's like asking a goat why he likes grass. Flesh was made for us. That is why God put us here. You don't have to be obese. You don't have to be sick. But flesh is African. African is flesh.
A woman with enough body. Hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh boy.
I like the honesty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know that puts pressure on women as well, right?
Yes, that's the point of this conversation. That women might be cultivating unhealthy habits just to meet the demand of the market.
Yeah.
Well, and you know,
because we all don't naturally have it. Do you get what I mean?
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
But you see, and as the reason I'm going to say this, is the reason I saw this post. Was it George Britton who actually posted it, that he went to Nigeria years ago, and at the time you could see a lot of slim Nigerians, not, you see them busty, not with this hips and all of that. Then in 2020 something, you show up in Nigeria and all the people you see have all of a sudden changed. And that's what we're talking about. So today a lot of women are looking for money, get under the knife, just so they could be transformed to these figures,
to carry weights that they were not naturally given.
Yes, and I say that, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of men who would agree that, I mean, at this point in time, it's not a lot about,
So do you guys care if it's natural or artificial?
Oh, absolutely. And this is something that women don't realize. You see, okay, let me give a bit of education.
Please do. With all the experience.
So, for men who say they like full-bodied women, right? There are some who just don't care. I mean, as long as you are big, they don't care where the bigness is, right? But generally, what men like are shapely women, so that you are big in certain parts of your body, and it looks right. It's how the whole thing looks, the full effect of it that they like. So if you go and artificially enhance one part so that it doesn't actually match the rest, you have very spindly, skinny legs, and suddenly you've got this massive protuberance behind you that doesn't match the legs. It is not attractive.
So you see all of it. Like you can tell.
But of course, I mean, if it doesn't match, it doesn't match.
Yeah, but Kojo, years ago, I saw what you're describing, but at the time we didn't have BBL. There are some that also naturally would come with that, and that's only big.
And was that attractive?
Let me make my point. It was attractive to a lot of men. You see, this is the point. If you find different persons liking different things, and the point is that I've come across a lot of guys who don't even care whether it's natural or not, because for them, it's just about fun. But when you see, and we've talked about this before, when the man is now willing to settle, then he begins to ask himself all the questions. Because now you want to find out if it's not natural, it means you must continuously enhance it. Right? Am I prepared for that? Nope.
So you did the accounting, no?
Oh no, but you might. It's not accounting, no. Because I mean, I'm just telling you what happens in real life. I see the guys, and they will tell you that. Oh, and I've come across guys who've told me, oh, I mean, they'll tell you, oh, I had this girlfriend who had actually gone under the knife, and I felt it was not sustainable. Sustainable is finance for him, it's funds, because at a point in time you'd have to fund it. So they would ask themselves that question: do I want to live with this person? Because there are times you may have to take a break just to go and enhance that body all over again. And so all of these things are there. And in today's world also, I mean, one of the things we probably may not be talking about is the fact that you come across a lot of men today who are talking about, oh, I hear it's nice to be with a slim girl. He's thinking about that. So he's also going for that. And I've come across women who've said, I want to date a skinny man. I just want to date a skinny man. I want to feel how it feels like to date a skinny man. You know, so a lot of preferences here and there. But the underlying principle is that majority will say African woman. And what's an African woman? Years ago, when I told one of my mates at Cardiff University that my friend says you have an African body, she said, oh, yes, I know. I know you want to tell me I have a fat back. That's okay. I understand.
But have you realized that, look, the way society defines beauty evolves.
Of course.
And so at different times, different things are beautiful. Okay? I mean, Raymond was talking about how some time ago in Europe, it was the fuller-bodied woman that was more attractive.
To the kings.
Yes.
The kings will have those.
More recently, it became the skinny woman.
Yeah.
Right? That's the person who looks nice in the clothes, who looks like a clothes horse. And, that became the definition of beauty. And that, of course, was also not healthy because it forced women to adopt terrible eating and nutritional habits, causing bulimia and all kinds of things because they wanted to meet that ideal. Right now we say, oh, no, look, big is also beautiful. Okay, and we've got people, getting offended when you use the word fat for someone who is clearly unhealthily overweight or obese. If you say so, then you are being offensive.
Be nice.
The person that you are being rude. You should allow the person because they are beautiful anyway. Mm-hmm. And you will get these feminists telling you don't call someone like Lato, who's a famous musician, very talented. Don't call her fat. The woman is fat. But if you call her fat, you offend the feminists because she's beautiful. But if you tell these same skinny feminists that you look like Lato, they'll be offended. Well, so I mean, society is always leading us in the wrong direction, health-wise, when it comes to how we're supposed to look. It's society's preference never seems to be right.
Well, Coach, you're right. And as much as society sets the rules, each individual would also have to identify what his own needs would be. And so, today, jokingly, we say that cis cars are better than cis packs. But that's a nice way of making myself happy. I'm not telling you to go and to have to develop a pot belly. It's only a way of making myself happy, and that's the way I would get at you when you say, "Hey, why I kiss you?" I'm saying, I'm telling you, but of course, cis cars are better than cis packs. So it's a way of making myself happy. And so if I have the way, I actually would, shape conversation in a particular way to suit what I have become. You would also have to look at whom you've become, and then based on that, learn your own lessons. Unfortunately, all of us sometimes want to go the same way, and that for me is a problem. And so, I say this all the time. I'm not a fan of makeup. I've said that to my mother 1,001 times. I don't hide it. Okay, I'm not a fan of makeup, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do your makeup. That's your life. So you can have your makeup on.
Just don't expect to be found attractive by women.
Yes,
that's it.
That's it.
I tell him I want to do
Look
it
for
because
your target.
I like it.
Your target market.
Then go and do it.
It's the thing about following trends. You can't follow trends blindly and be overweight.
But listen, some people Charlie, if you don't allow them to do makeup, It's not fair to the rest of society.
We
have really done nothing wrong.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Honorable member, don't do that.
We've really done nothing to deserve it. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, there's something that's been trending. So there's this particular Nigerian guy, I don't know his name. He talks to these women who have done their butts, right? And they proudly, before people won't openly say that I've done some work on my body. But it looks like it's a trending thing now. Like you are proud to say it. You say where you did it, how much it cost, how you maintain it. My worry is just bringing on, because we're talking about being overweight, right? Or obese. And bringing on, if your body is not structured to carry that, then I feel like you're introducing unhealthy things into your body.
Listen, keep your voice notes coming through 055 1111 997. We want to play a lot more of them throughout the show. Stay tuned. Mama V is staying with us.
Yes, so she's with us for the show today.
Yes. So keep them coming through. We'll play them 055 1111 997. Why do men seem to prefer the fuller bodied woman, and why do women get worried when they see that their man is losing weight?
Happy birthday to Reverend Sami Opong of ICGC Ken's Temple, Takrade. May the good Lord bless you and your family. And this is coming from Jimmy Abel Grant to you, Reverend Sami Opong of ICGC.
Happy birthday to you. All right, keep the voice notes coming through. We certainly want to talk about these and more when we come back from these messages.
Attention aspiring minds and future leaders. Get ready for the University Challenge. 10 universities, 10 diverse topics, and a chance to win 1 million Ghana cedis. Each university presents a unique project, pushing the boundaries of creativity and knowledge. This televised competition celebrates intellect, teamwork, and the power to transform ideas into reality. The future of innovation and the chance to witness brilliant young minds showcasing their skills, teamwork, and ability to turn dreams into tangible solutions to solve real-world problems. Stay tuned for more details and get ready to be inspired. For more details, visit newafricafoundation.org or call 0532 383 737.
Hello, babe.
Hello.
Where are you?
I'm home watching football. What's up?
That reminds me. I hope we are going to Ivory Coast for the AFCON 2024 because I'm tired of watching it on TV.
Don't worry, babe. I've got everything under control.
Then my things are already packed though.
Adansi Travels and CAF are making it possible for you to experience AFCON 2024 live in Ivory Coast from 13th January 2024. You can choose to go by air at a rate starting from $1,200 per person and $2,350 for couple, or by road at a rate starting from $890 per person and $1,750 for couple. Your flight, internal transport, daily breakfast, match ticket, and tours are all sorted. So what are you waiting for? Call 0595 500 817 or 0556 310 404 to book now. Adansi Travels, fuel life's beauty.
National Health Insurance.
Great news! The National Health Insurance Scheme (NHIS) has waived the waiting period for all members aged 70 years and above. All 70 years and above are also exempted from paying a premium. Enrollment and renewal are absolutely free on the NHIS. Members who are 70 years and above can automatically access healthcare when they newly register with the NHIS or renew their membership annually. You are no longer required to serve the 1-month waiting period for late renewals. Dad, mom, grandpa, and grandma, let your old age be filled with good health and access instant healthcare at zero cost on the NHIS today. Download the My NHIS mobile app to register with your Ghana card or visit the nearest NHIS office. Terms and conditions apply. For details, contact the NHIS call center on 054 444 6447 or 0302 746 447. NHIS, your access to quality healthcare. This message is brought to you by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
Are you hoping to start university this January? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana right here in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our January 2024 intake. Apply now for our foundation program. For more information, contact us on +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Hello, Linda. You won't believe what I am planning next. I want to start my postgraduate degree, buy a car, and build my dream home. But you know what's stopping me?
What's that, Mike?
Money, oh. That be my biggest wahala.
Oh, you are sorted, Cry. With a GCB Big Move personal loan promo, you can borrow up to a whopping 400,000 Ghana cedis at a significantly reduced interest rate in less than 24 hours.
Like, seriously? How do I qualify?
Yes, it's available to all GCB salary account holders. Plus, you get a 2-month grace period before you start to pay back.
Susket, I'm opening an account with GCB now.
Get a personal loan of up to 400,000 Ghana cedis at a significantly reduced interest rate in less than 24 hours. Call 0800-422-422 or visit your nearest GCB branch today to fund your next big move as we celebrate 70 years of greatness. T's and C's apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
A woman with enough body.
See?
You're welcome back.
You should wait for the chorus. You must wait for the chorus.
We like the chorus.
The chorus fits the conversation.
It does indeed.
Messages that you've been scanning.
All the messages that have been coming through,
Today I'm getting to know boys.
Read this one from KOD from Ibri. Read it. It says what?
Says, because some of us guys are always looking for proportionality, such that some women's specific body enhancement is just not proportional to their whole body. Imagine hugely enhanced butts and hips sitting on a very tiny calves and flat chest to match.
What did I say?
Ibri.
What did I tell you? Then it's not just about being big. Otherwise, we would all be going to Makola every morning to find girlfriends. Doesn't work that way.
Why are they?
Okay.
Yes. So that one from Quentin Metal. What's he saying? Can you see
Amavi, tell us.
Yes, that one. Yes, Quentin Metal. Oh, where is it going?
Okay.
I think Jojo will get us the messages.
I think I've seen the Quentin Metal one. It says, yes, frankly speaking, women with accurate body curve and enough flesh boost our immune system as men. This cannot be scientific. And this one also says, at Kofi Krawan says, me dear, I like them honey hole with flesh evenly distributed in the right places. I also do get attracted to big bones with flesh behind and in front. God bless God.
God bless God.
Yeah.
He's too happy.
You know the boys used to say something at the university those days. They say, "Uwe numunyam ni echimunyam." You haven't heard that? You haven't heard that before? No. The boys, they used to say that. Uwe numunyam ni echimunyam. Anyway, at
Sadia sent me this one. Sorry, let me just read this one for gender balance. Sadia says, she's quoting one of the voices we played earlier. Flesh is Africa and Africa is flesh. Hey, then we the Atina don't goes there. We'd better relocate too.
This one at Senior Nelly says the African woman is not too fat and not too slim. So it is the West that has influenced African men loving slim things.
Oh. So is that a bad thing? Like,
I don't know.
I don't understand. Like,
No, I mean, I think the
what's
person
wrong with slim things?
Sinelli is actually saying that the African woman is neither fat nor slim. So this whole craving for slim things is a Western thing.
I see. Did we play also for Binti Ego Ebenezer's view on the whole thing? Did we play it? I didn't hear his voice. I
haven't heard his voice. Maybe Jojo will bring it later on.
Yes. Keep them coming, by the way. 055 111 997. Now, Fila, come close to your radio set for the gist of the year. Did you know that your energy-giving, great-tasting Lucozade now has a new look, and it's about time too. Whether you're out and about in the office, in school, or even in the trotro, and you need to restore your energy, look out for the new sleeker, slimmer Lucozade Original 330 milliliter can with the same energy that you've known for years. Now you can go about your day with even more swag as you drink Lucozade from your new sleek can. So go ahead, grab your Lucozade sleek can and discover the same unbeatable energy with every sip. Lucozade, restore your energy. This advert is FDA approved.
And at APSA, we believe that you and your car deserve to be rewarded. So get more for your protection with a motor insurance policy from APSA, and they're written by Hollard Insurance. Our comprehensive third-party fire and theft motor insurance policies not only ensure that your vehicle stays protected, but you also get rewarded with fuel vouchers from now until 31st March 2024. That's not all. You also enjoy free roadside assistance, have the option for a car hire, post-vehicle repair inspection, and more when you sign up for our comprehensive cover. The qualifying minimum premium to be rewarded is 482 Ghana cedis. Discover how to get things done at apsa.com.gh or the nearest APSA branch. Terms and conditions apply.
And the Ghana Statistical Services began field data collection for the 2024 Ghana Integrated Business Establishment Survey Phase 1. All business units found in the confines of Ghana will be enumerated. Now, the goal of IBES Phase 1 is to compile a detailed list of businesses capturing essential firm characteristics that contribute to the development of a robust statistical business register and other key statistical indicators to enhance national development. All business entities that actively conduct business activities as a part of Ghana's economy, irrespective of status and size, be it for profit or not for profit, large or small, in towns or villages, at physical locations or online, at markets, shops, offices, or within residential facilities, and all other locations qualify to be enumerated. The general public is being urged to cooperate with IBES officials to ensure active participation in successful implementation of this important national exercise.
All right, Safari Valley Eco Park introduces the Safari Wildlife Experience. It creates the environment that fosters the harmonious cohabitation of forest, water, humans, and wildlife. So I'm talking zebra, sable antelope, llama, wallaby, fallow deer, Patagonian mara, and so many others. Okay, everyone can come along and experience these majestic creatures from a starting price of 250 Ghana cedis. And of course, it's free for children who are 6 years or younger. And it's just an hour from Accra. They are open from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. each day. Go to Safari Valley Eco Park with your friends and family today for the thrill of a lifetime. For more information, go to safarivalleyresort.com. Check out Safari Valley on Instagram or call their hotline, which is 059 691 4394.
A woman with enough body, hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh body, oh your dress, yeah, oh your summer, say, oh yeah, nice shorty. A woman with enough body, hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh body, oh your dress, yeah, oh your summer, say, oh yeah, nice shorty.
She dey call me honey, she dey call me baby, she dey call me sweetie. Where I dey call am jolly. She dey call me honey, she dey call me baby, she dey call me sweetie. Where I dey call am jolly. The baby I so. Shiny baby I so. The baby I so. Shiny baby I so.
Good morning. Yeah, so me in particular, a slim lady doesn't look attractive to me. And if a lady's body is as hard as mine as a man, then what is the difference between me and that lady? So a lady must have a bit of everything in the body to look attractive. That is my take. Thank you.
You see, the kind of society we live in, people feel when you have money, you should gain some weight. Personally, I don't like my man looking that weighty. So, and we're having a pot belly and all that. I mean, it even affects his performance in other stuff, right? So, for me, I don't know, but I like my man to look okay, not having a pot belly and all that.
So save it all for me.
Kojo, asking an African man why he loves flesh is like asking a goat why he likes grass. Flesh was made for us. That is why God put us here. You don't have to be obese. You don't have to be sick. But flesh is African. African is flesh.
So minjan hoda, ye friend ne kwa po mabonsu we ni bon so pe wa wo be yada. Lo 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 lo, get down low. Lo 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 lo, miss lo 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 get.
The country, we know you're loving the show, but you know, at the back of all of this is the concern about just how many women between the ages of 20 and 49 are either overweight or obese, and it's not good for their health. But it seems like boys are not that worried about it. They like what they like. The problem, though, is that you need to be really careful, because if you love someone, you want them to have a long and healthy life. You don't want them to develop diabetes and, hypertension and all kinds of conditions that are just going to, reduce your ability to enjoy their company.
So, Kojo, all that you are trying to say in short, plain and simple language, is that sometimes we push people into habits that are unhealthy.
Yeah.
We push people into becoming overweight, which may result in diseases. So, yes, I mean, I know all of you like the Africa thing, flesh is Africa and Africa is flesh and all of that. But hey, please, let's hold on. I think it's important to hear from, our listeners.
Yeah.
So let's activate the phone lines then.
Let's do that. So call us 0302-216-541 or 055-1111-997. We certainly want your thoughts on this whole thing. Why does the market seem to prefer the fuller-bodied figure? It even seems to be the case for men. But why? Why?
A woman with enough body, hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh body, what your dress here, what your summer here, oh yeah, nice shorty. A woman with enough body, hey, oh yeah, nice baby. Oh body, what your dress here, what your summer here, oh yeah, nice shorty.
She dey call me honey, she dey call me baby, she dey call me sweetie. Where I dey call am jolly. She dey call me honey, she dey call me baby, she dey call me sweetie. Where I dey call am jolly. The baby I so. Shiny baby I so. The baby I so. Shiny baby I so. Your baby I mean no dirty apankasa. Kasa mi jeja many money fi mi sanese mi ankasa.
Kofi is in East Legon. Hello, Kofi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Talk to us, my brother.
Well, personally, I'm not really crazy about these things. I don't really care at all, honestly. Play more big. It's not necessary for me. However, my friends who are crazy about it, I try to understand why they go so mad about some of these things. And honestly, to be frank, they've not really been able to give me any tangible reason to that effect. It's just the nice and people, will appreciate that you ended a nice a lady with dick behind and in front. That's just it. And like somebody said, when you throw your hand and when you sleep on, that is all they say. And I try to ask myself, so what is the significance in all that you're saying right now? You see, as for the women, the ones that I have spoken to, it looks like it's become the new sort of investment to attract whoever it is that you want to attract and get whatever you want. Some, the few that have really had this conversation, they are really, really honest about some of these things. So that's it, Charlie. Just be cool in your skin. I once witnessed a lady being laughed at one of the campuses. I won't mention the school. And I was so furious. She was crying, going out to buy something. This lady, other students, they have it and she's slim. And they just kept pointing at her. And she was crying. And it was crazy. I just don't know.
Well, yeah, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Thank you for calling us, Kofi. Let's go to Wenchi, where Pojo is standing by. Pojo, good morning. Hello, do we have Pojo on the line?
Yeah, Pojo, good morning. It's Poncho.
Poncho.
Yeah, Pojo, yes, Poncho, I'm online. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, my brother. How is Wenchi today?
It's a long time.
We do.
I travel to somewhere, but now I'm back to Wenchi,
Wonderful. Yeah, Charlie, talk to us. Do we have Poncho still on the line?
Yeah, Pojo.
Go ahead. Oh dear, seems we've lost Poncho there. Call us back, Poncho, if you can. Donna is at airport. Hi, Donna. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Pojo.
Talk to us, Donna.
Yes, I'm listening to your show this morning, and it's something that's really been it's been on my mind. I think all this problem has to do with the issue of pornography. Now, what happens is that you have pornography all over the internet, and you have young, the teens, the youth are growing, and they are exposed to these images. Now, when they're exposed to these images, they tend to want to desire women like that. And so that drives the men to seek or go in for women, these plus-sized women with big butts, and then ignore the slim ones in the aim of achieving certain fantasies of theirs. So I think the whole issue, actually, one of the major things, it stems from pornography. Thank you.
That's interesting, Donna. Are you saying that there's only one type of woman that you will see when in pornography? Oh, we've lost Donna. Anyway, you can call us to 0302-216-541, 055-111-997. Ken is in Kumasi. Hi, Ken. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kojo.
Thanks for calling, my brother. What's up?
Kojo,
so talk to us.
For me, I'm not into that too much, but I think it's beautiful to have a lady whose two forward attackers are standing firmly. To conquer the opponent. And then when the midfielders, when the midfielders also good in rotating in a clockwise direction too, I think that one too is cool. And then the defenders projected backwards to defend the goalpost. You know what I mean?
So you were there and we were wasting time with Chris Hutton.
Wasting time we do?
Chris Hutton. Thank you, Ken, for calling us. You can call us to 0302 21654 1055 1111 997. I I thought that was an interesting point Donna made about the influence of pornography. Although I was wondering, I mean, when people watch pornography, do they only see one type of woman? Do they only see, women with full bodies? Yeah. Okay, let's go to Tema. Ajiman Joseph is on the line. Hi, good morning, bro.
Good morning, Uncle Joe. I hope you're doing well.
Small, we're managing. Talk to us.
Yeah, this is a very important discussion. I think in marriage, you think about character, behavior, and attitude, but you can't take the beauty out of it. So when it comes to the beauty aspect, for me, I'll not go for a plus size. Sometimes, you may have your vehicle packed there. When the woman is sick, the rest of it will not start. What AM? Everybody is fast asleep. Who is come to help you? If the woman is slim, you just carry her over your shoulder, then there you go. Most of the fatty ladies are complaining. When they walk small, they say, my knee. They are tired, they fall sick at any time. So a healthy wife, no matter how beautiful that fat woman is, it's a problem. In our society, when you reduce weight small, they say, are you sick? Why? Is your heart not taking good care of you? You understand? But I think it's not healthy. For me, yeah. You see, Madam Mercy type, good to go. Anytime.
All right, Godwin is in Kumasi. Hi, Godwin. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. It's been very interesting this morning.
Yeah.
Hi, Winston. I never knew you had times like this. Anyway, congratulations for your test. Kojo, it's good to have beauty, but I think beauty is not in being fat. If you want a replica of beauty, that is of Mama V's size, the looks of Mama V. That is what you call beauty of a lady. So I'm surprised now most people are going out for fat and so forth, and women are enhancing their size and so forth. But do you know what? Most men actually don't go in for fat people because they want to marry them. It's for fun. It's for fun. If you clearly have been watching that, most men go in for fat women for fun. So it is not because they see them as the most beautiful people and people are crashing on them. It's for fun. And most of the time we realize that they are not the people that people get married. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. All right, we're going to stay in Kumasi and talk to Fred. Thanks for tuning into Love FM, Fred. Thank you for calling us. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
Fred, you're going to have to switch off that radio or maybe walk away from it into another room so we don't get the feedback, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
We still get a bit of it, but yeah. Have you switched it off?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead, Fred. We're listening.
Please, me, I don't like fat women at all. Throughout my life, I've never dated fat women. So I'll go for the slim one.
Okay. Thanks for sharing,
They're
Fred.
beautiful and they're easy to go with.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. So anybody who's looking for a man in Kumasi and is worried that they are not big enough, Fred says you are welcome. James is also in Kumasi. Hi, James. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks, James. What's on your mind?
Yeah, if you give me the choice, I'll go for the slim ladies. And the reason being is, unless, of course, you are not going to the person in the name of a marriage. If indeed you're going to marry her, build a family, you would definitely benefit from the plus because you definitely become it. So from the initial point, you have to go for the slim one, knowing that you also enjoy the plus in the marriage. But then, if you go for the plus one, then you should also be prepared to maintain the plus because you'll be plus.
Oh, wow.
That's the case. Thank you.
So marriage makes women fat, is what you're saying?
No, I mean, when she goes through the birth, you understand? Exactly. Because she will tell, okay, I'll maintain it. But the breast milk need her to take certain food, and those food will build her up.
Well, actually, we learned on Wednesday that this idea that certain foods boost breast milk production is actually, it's a myth, and that it's certain hormonal, balances that create, the milk that produces the milk. So it's not about eating certain foods that will make you fat. So, it's a good opportunity to allay that particular myth. Thank you, James. Andrews is in Apollonia. Hi, Andrews. Good morning. I think we've lost Andrews there. You can call us too, 0302 216541 or 055 1111 997. John is on the line. Hi, John. Good morning. Oh, maybe not. John, can you hear us? Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Kojo.
Where are you calling us from?
From Laura.
From Laura?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. John, talk to us.
Yes, and my incoming MP, Honorable Jacob Berry, is listening to Joy FM Live. Yes, let me say good morning to all listeners of Joy FM. My brother, let's go it straight. You see, beauty we talk about every day, it does not bring food to the table. It's about character. You understand? If I want to go into a beautiful lady, I have to, first of all, look at the character. A good character of a woman is called a woman. Not about how maybe she's a fair lady, how to dress, but no, it's about the character. But going into a fat lady, my brother Kojo, I think I like it, Papa. It's like you are going into a high-density mattress. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. All right, let's go now to Sunyani. VJ is on the line. Hi, VJ. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you?
Not bad at all, my brother.
Yes, we are also managing here.
We thank God. So, talk to us.
Actually, me, I like the fat one because I'm very slim. So I prefer the fat lady to the slim one. That's my choice.
Okay, just somebody to contrast you, right?
But yes, because I'm very smallish person.
Okay, all right.
So I go for the bigger one.
Thank you, VJ. Thanks for calling. East Legon is our next stop. Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning. How are you doing?
My brother, I'm fine.
For me, I don't care much about fat or skinny, but I'm more into legs and how pretty the face is.
Legs.
But the problem with fat is it has kind of lost its relevance in the modern world. Back then, for right now, I can't even see any importance of fat much. Because back then, when we used to go to wars, kingdoms used to fight each other, tribes and kingdoms. When your soldiers are very fat, it will be quite an advantage. You get it? Because there will be a lot of hand-to-hand combat. But right now, even if there's a war, the soldiers don't even get into hand-to-hand combat. You are just there, somebody blasts you away. You see? And for right now, I think that the only benefit of fat would be in certain kinds of sports, like wrestling, those kind of things. But when you look at how it has lost its relevance over time due to technology and all these things, and you consider the health implications, I would not encourage anybody to aspire. If you're already fat, fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I won't encourage anybody to aspire to be fat. I won't, because of the health implications.
Which means that it's not true that there's nothing wrong with being fat. There is a lot wrong with being fat. It's not healthy. Thank you for sharing, Dominic. Let's talk to Nana Kwesi in Medina. Hi, Nana Kwesi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Talk to us.
So, listening to most of your colleagues, it looks like most of them are not making any fuss about the issue. So how did we arrive at the most men want that I don't understand. Oh, I'm not making any sense.
Ask the question again.
I'm saying, listening to your callers this morning, it looks like most of them, I think one or two of them are the ones who have said they like it, right? Most of them do not necessarily care. So I'm just wondering, how did we arrive at that's what most men want? The most over there. I don't know.
Okay, well, today is your first time hearing that, eh? You've never heard?
Oh, I've heard. I mean, okay. I've always had conversations. I just debunk it. I just say some people want it. Right. Do you understand? So I was just listening. Say some people want it. Then those are the people at our faces. Do you understand? So it's made it look like every man wants that. But Charlie, some of us just don't care. You know, that's not the most important thing to some of us. So, Charlie.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing, Nana Kwesi. And let's go to Shiashi. Hi, Daniel. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, talk to us.
Daniel Kuon.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from Diplomatic Brothers. I have something in mind that goes to the sports team. I want them to do an interview of our last 4 or 5 Black Stars coaches. Do a documentary and then play it for us Ghanaians to understand what goes on behind the scenes of Black Stars. Because Ghanaians have the right to know what goes on over there. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. All right. Do we have time for any more? No, I think our time is up. But thanks to all of you for calling us. We really appreciate your calls ever so much. Super Morning Show continues. Stay with us.
A woman with enough body. Hey, oh yeah.
The new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
There is something that drives you. The very thought of it fuels you. And even when the road gets rocky, you keep going, just to get the results that matter. It could be about you. It could be the lives you touch. It could be about someone special or something dear to your heart. Such results leave a sweet lingering smile, a sense of fulfillment. That's why you work till late, yet rise with the sun. Yes, your drive knows no limit. Do it with Stanbic Bank, where we spur you on to get the results that matter.
What's so tasty? Munchie, munchie, oh munchie, shortcake biscuits.
Enjoy the unbeatable taste of Munchie Milk Shortcake Biscuits, serving you original milky richness for 20 years. Munchie, a rich ankasa. This advert is FDA approved.
Attention aspiring minds and future leaders. Get ready for the University Challenge. 10 universities, 10 diverse topics, and a chance to win 1 million Ghana cedis. Each university presents a unique project, pushing the boundaries of creativity and knowledge. This televised competition celebrates intellect, teamwork, and the power to transform ideas into reality. The future of innovation and the chance to witness brilliant young minds showcasing their skills, teamwork, and ability to turn dreams into tangible solutions to solve real-world problems. Stay tuned for more details and get ready to be inspired. For more details, visit newafricafoundation.org or call 0532 383 737.
GoTV is stepping up your entertainment from the 15th of January at no extra cost to you. If you are on GoTV Value, upgrade to GoTV Plus to watch GoTV Max. Already on GoTV Plus? Upgrade to GoTV Max to enjoy GoTV Super. And if you are on GoTV Max, upgrade to GoTV Super to enjoy the best of the best on GoTV Super Plus. Don't wait. Step up your entertainment today. It's on us. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
Introducing Pick 4 from Game Park Games, the easiest lottery to play and win. Pick 4 numbers from 0 to 9 up to 3 times a day to become one of our daily winners. More moolah, more power. Play online at www.gameparkgames.com or dial *946# to play. Game Park Games is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18. Play responsibly. Pick 4 from Game Park Games. More moolah, more power.
Messages coming. We're going to read a bunch of them in just a moment, okay? Keep sending them through, or if you're on X, use the hashtag JoySMS when you are posting so that we can share your posts right here on the show. Text messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by GCB Bank PLC. GCB Personal Loan. Make that big move and dream a reality.
So make that big move with a GCB personal loan. GCB, your biggest and largest bank in Ghana, is offering GCB salaried account holders personal loans in less than 24 hours to fund your next big move. With GCB's Big Move personal loan promo, you can access up to a whopping 400,000 Ghana cedis at a significantly reduced interest rate with a 2-month repayment grace period to meet your urgent financial obligations with a smile. It is time to make that big move, be it educational fee payment, buying a car, or building your dream home. GCB makes these dreams a reality and life easier for its customers. So let GCB lend you the needed support to make that big move. To take care of those urgent personal needs, visit any GCB branch or call 0800 422 422 for further enquiries. Terms and conditions apply. GCB, your bank for life.
All right, now, while we're on GCB, let me remind you that GCB Bank PLC would like to remind all customers not to pay attention to any message or phone call claiming to come from GCB Bank PLC asking you to link your Ghana card to your bank account or provide your card or account details. GCB will never send you a message or make a call to you requesting your account or card details. When in doubt, call this number, 0800 422 422. You can also chat with them on WhatsApp on 0202 422 422 or just go to the nearest GCB branch. GCB, your bank for life.
So what if I told you that 10 Ghana cedis can get you free concert tickets and shopping vouchers worth up to 500 Ghana cedis to shop at Melcom or get some buckets of juicy chicken at KFC every week? Here's what to do. Stake 10 Ghana cedis or more in the Game Park Games Pick 1 or Pick 4 lottery to be entered into a weekly Saturday raffle for a chance to win. Regardless of the outcome of your stake, you can still win a voucher for yourself. Vouchers are limited, so play more to increase your chances. And please remember to watch the Saturday promo draw on Adum TV at 6 p.m. Dial *946# or visit GameParkGames.com to play now. Terms and conditions apply. Game Park Games, more moolah, more power.
All right, now write it down, kingdomstoreonline.com, or type it into your phone, even better. Go check out the quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture that are all available at affordable prices. You can pay via Momo across all networks, and you get free delivery if you're in Accra or Tema. Take advantage. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
So, Kojo, one of my friends, I'm not going to mention her name, says, "This is your topic today." So, what about we, the ladies who are skinny? We also be tasteful.
Oh, yes.
And make angry for here off. Well, I'm sure you heard what the guys said. A lot of them also love slim ladies. This one says, The thing about putting on weight is an attitude for me. I got married and when I was bigger than now. After I am almost 10 years in marriage, one has to be intentional about anything they want, and that's my take. This one says, good morning. So the men who only want slim girls, do they break up with them when they significantly gain weight? I just don't get it, particularly when weight gain happens over time due to lifestyle changes. And as SC, this one says from Raphael France inside Nugas Cottage Guest House, Latabi Okoshi. For me, I always will go for the plus size because even when we say marriage vows at church, we say to have and to hold. So if I marry a slim woman, what do I have to hold? Hey. Can you imagine? Could you? To have and to hold. So what are you holding on to? Let me ask you. What are you holding on to?
Me? What am I holding on to?
Someone says to have and to hold. So to have and to hold means that you must have a woman with enough body.
I'm holding on to the promise of salvation and the life hereafter.
No. Why don't I believe that? I just don't believe that.
I'm holding on. Change is coming.
Change is coming. Anyway, so you keep your messages coming. I would, we'll read some more of your messages later on. Just keep them coming to us. When we return after these messages, that's Time with a Dentist, brought to us by Pepsodent. We get to read more of your messages.
Tell me, when was the last time you visited your dentist? Within the last 6 months? 1 year? Beyond 2 years? Never? The Ghana Dental Association recommends seeing your dentist at least 2 times each year in order to maintain optimal oral health. My name is Dr. Gwendolyn Amakwe Baiche, and this is Time with the Dentist, proudly sponsored by Pepsodent in partnership with Ghana Dental Association. So why should you visit your dentist this often? The primary reason is for prevention. As the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. I know most of us have the habit of visiting the hospital or clinic only when we are in pain or discomfort. It is important for the dentist to institute some preventive measures to avoid dental disease, like fluoride application to strengthen the teeth and sealants to prevent tooth decay. It is expected that by brushing your teeth twice a day, you're able to get rid of the plaque that accumulates on the teeth surface. But once plaque hardens over time to form what we call tartar or calculus, your toothbrush is unable to get rid of this tartar. Tooth replacements, be it fixed or removable, like crowns, bridges, or dentures, also require regular professional dental care, as they can equally accumulate plaque and tartar. So another reason to visit the dentist regularly is to have your teeth professionally cleaned to keep your teeth and gums healthy. Early detection and diagnosis of diseases of the mouth and teeth is very important. These may seem minor at first, but the longer you wait to see a dentist, these problems develop into something more serious, which will require more extensive and expensive treatment. Also, if you already have an ongoing oral health problem, regular visits will enable the dentist monitor your progress and respond to any new developments early. As the mouth is a reflection of the body, the dentist is usually the first to detect a more serious medical condition that you may not be aware of. These are medical conditions or diseases of the body that have an oral manifestation or show signs in the oral cavity. The dentist can also give you good advice on how to care for your teeth, what to do in emergency situations, the changes to expect with the children as they grow, and answer any question you may have. Bleeding gums is one of the early signs of dental trouble. So what should you do when your gums are bleeding? Visit your dentist. All things being equal, an adult should have 32 teeth. Prevention is better than cure, and actually easier on your pocket. Consider scheduling an appointment with your dentist if you haven't yet. Remember to brush day and night with a fluoride toothpaste like Pepsodent. Your health is your responsibility. This campaign is brought to you by Pepsodent in partnership with Ghana Dental Association.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show.
destination for cutting-edge journalism, giving you the most credible stories from business to politics and from sports to entertainment. MyJoyOnline.com introduces an upgraded news website meticulously designed to empower you with an enriched browsing experience like never before. Intuitive navigation. Navigate through an array of revamped categories that cater to all interests. Join the conversation with our interactive comments section. Get live TV,
confidence of the football community.
radio,
They can actually borrow.
and podcast of your favorite TV and radio shows on Joy and Adon platforms. Powerful search. Find any story with ease with a simple click. Access precisely what you're looking for. Experience the future of news browsing with myjoyonline.com.
Introducing Pick 4 from Game Park Games, the easiest lottery to play and win. Pick 4 numbers from 0 to 9 up to 3 times a day to become one of our daily winners. More moolah, more power. Play online at www.gameparkgames.com or dial *946# to play. Game Park Games is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18. Play responsibly. Pick 4 from Game Park Games. More moolah, more power.
Yeah.
Right, maybe we'll leave you with the landlord and some other tunes from DJ Wubete.
Yeah, but before we go, Kojo, so one of my friends sent a message that says, Aze, one cow fit do funeral, but one fowl no go fit. You for hold flesh. But see, one cow fit do funeral, but one fowl no fit. You for hold flesh.
Yeah. Well, listen.
See, all the guys are laughing out there.
Exactly. Yeah, the Kete to Ashroom guy as well. Yeah. People are very, very interested in what to do with flesh. But I want to say a big thank you to all of you who tuned in. Lots and lots of people very interested in our conversation today. Can I say a very quick good morning to my friend Delavina Deborah, who has certainly enjoyed the conversation. She says it's very interesting to hear how Ghanaian men, perceive these things. But please stay safe and healthy out there.
Quick shout out to Anita Nadu Anaba Ania, who is with the Ghana Revenue Authority. Special good morning to you, Anita. And also, let me just say happy birthday to Mrs. Bertha Akute of Kulan Catering. You're loved from the Edus.
Yes.
And this one says, we wish Mawina Akua Na Dromo Duce or a happy second birthday. We ask for God's guidance and protection for you and many more years ahead from your parents, Mr. and Mrs. Doche, and your sibling, Maulom Doche.
All right. Yesterday was Daniel Dad's birthday.
Yes, Daniel.
We managed to miss that. Well, he kept it a bit quiet, so we missed that. But we certainly love you very much, Daniel. Happy birthday to you. And maybe on a day like this, we can put out your full government name. Daniel Adadzaban Triaba Dadze. Happy birthday to you.
His
All
name
right.
is Daniel Enizale.
Adadzaban Triaba. Please, let's stick to the facts. Yeah, you see your life. Anyway, it's been a wonderful week with
let
you
me just
all.
say that Ernesto Yabua, I'm sure you know him, Ernesto Yabua.
Yes, I know Ernesto.
He sent me a message and says, I didn't know Kujo had a dancing career curtailed.
Ernesto, don't believe everything.
Good morning,
you
Ernesto
hear.
Yabua.
Don't believe everything you hear from this man. But thanks to all of you for joining us throughout the week. We've had a fantastic time with you. We want you to have a safe and relaxing weekend so we can do it all again on Monday. Until then, keep listening to Joy. On behalf of the team, thank you so much. I'm the morning man.
But of course, tomorrow it's election headquarters. From 7 a.m. It's the NPP's parliamentary primaries for constituencies where they have sitting members of parliament.